Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? It's been a bit since the trial with Gwyneth Paltrow and Terry Sanderson. I think the last time that I streamed was when we did the verdict watch, and of course, the jury said it with Gwyneth Paltrow, like I predicted. But I hope you guys have been doing well. I took a nice little break for the past couple of days. I played some, I don't know, I just streamed on Twitch, played some video games, caught up with some yard work, and got to attack some of the weeds that came back through the mulch a little bit. So that's been a little bit fun. Someone recommended me to get this really interesting tool where it's like specifically for weeds, and it looks like a really scary extraction tool, but you basically just use your foot and then like shove it into the dirt, you spin it around, and then you just like plop it right out. So I've been having a little bit of fun playing with that tool and doing all my yard work stuff. Let me get all of my stuff ready. Oh gosh, okay. Well, today's gonna be a very interesting day. I do need to catch up. I want to watch some. I want to react to some videos with the juror speaking out. I think there's a couple of jurors that speak out from the Sanderson Paltrow trial. I have one up here right now that I wanted to watch, and there might have been a couple of others, but I got one up here. And then afterwards, I don't know, maybe it depends on what we're feeling. Maybe we'll watch the Gwyneth Paltrow home tour. It popped up on my feed, so I was like, why not? I always enjoy those architectural digest videos. And then from there, I don't know, we might jump around a little bit, but I do want to switch gears and also look into the Sarah Boone stuff. Her trial's coming up soon. I think she did some pre-trial stuff already. But last week, I read a article about her complaining to the judge that she couldn't, for some reason, get in contact with her lawyers, and she felt this was unfair. Hi, Diane. How are you doing today? How's it going? What's up? So Sarah Boone was complaining that she couldn't get in contact with her lawyers. And I think apparently she had another lawyer that was working her case. I don't know what happened, but the lawyer is not working the case anymore. She was assigned a new lawyer. And then she's like, well, I haven't heard from my lawyer since. It's been like a past couple months. I've been leaving voice messages like, what's going on? This is unfair. So we covered and read that article, but I haven't really dug deep into this case at all. Most of you guys have been telling me, oh, you should watch the Sarah Boone stuff. You should watch the Sarah Boone stuff. So let's do that. Let's catch up. I think her trial's coming up. I don't know. Someone said her trial is coming up next month. Let me look that up. Sarah Boone trial. A pre-trial conference was held on March 31st. Yep. And the trial initially was scheduled on April 10. The trial is now scheduled to begin on July 24. It is unclear whether the trial has been delayed. Boone was arrested in February 2020. Wow. It's like, we're like 3 years ago. Jesus. Okay, cool. I'm actually kind of glad that it's been pushed back a little bit. July 24 sounds good. I think in April, well, April's like this month. I think we're planning maybe a Japan trip. We'll see, depending on how the flights are and the hotel and stuff like that. I'm just waiting on like flights to just drop like crazy and then just book it and then just wing it from there. Oh, there's a little Steve there. Steve says hi, but I'm glad that's been delayed a little bit. Okay, it gives me time to like really catch up on all the materials. I was trying to see if I could find like a arrest affidavit or a probable cause affidavit. Just like online. I did like a quick 5-minute search. I didn't find it, but it's okay. I don't think we need it. I wanted to watch, we have one video by Law and Crime. It's a full video of, I think it was like a police body cam footage of her questioning Sarah Boone the morning after the boyfriend was found. That's going to be interesting to watch. I already have her face on the thumbnail right here. Oh wait, Louis. She looking kind of scary. So we have her right there the next day. And then after that, I do want to watch like an interrogation video, but I'm not sure if we should watch the full interrogation video because I think it's like 2 hours long, or should we watch a condensed version? I did see that JC has put out I think like a 40-minute version. So maybe we'll watch that one. Because typically if I watch like a 2-hour video and then I react on top of it, it's a 2-hour video turns to a 4-hour video. So I don't know. We'll see where we're at. We'll, might do the short one today, and then maybe later on we'll do like the longer version. We'll see. But I wanted to watch. Hi, Taxi. How are you doing today? Hi, everyone. Nice you got the Fisker. I couldn't find the Fisker's tool. Home Depot did not have that, so I had to get a, I don't know, like a knockoff version. But it works pretty okay. If I do see the Fisker's tool, though, I'm going to buy that one and try it out to see which one I like the best. But yeah, those dandelions are already coming through. And I think it's because my mulch layer that I put in where my flowers are, I didn't put it thick enough. I probably got to do a lot thicker so they're not like going through and like getting sunlight and all that stuff. But yeah, thank you so much. Were you the one that recommended that to me? I appreciate it. Hi, Kurt. How are you doing today? How's it going? How have you guys been? We're doing a little catch up today. So I want to start off with, let me drop the music. Let's start off with this juror interview. We have this, what is it? Salt Lake City News. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I mean, I don't really need my glasses, but man, when you wear glasses, it's like, oh, a world of a difference. All right, let's watch this one right here.
Hi, Brian.
I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Yeah, I think there's been like maybe like 3 jury members that have spoken out so far. I'm gonna watch this at 1.5. It is 16 minutes long, and maybe there'll be like, is it a full interview? Oh wow, it's a full interview. Okay, I'm excited. I wasn't sure there's gonna be like commercial break or anything like that. She's great. Have you watched any other juror interviews? Hi Joe, how are you doing today? Oh, it's wet and rainy in Sydney, raining kitties and puppies. We were having a lot of rain last week. And after the rain happened, we started getting some sunshine, but then it started getting really crazy windy out there. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been able to play tennis for a little bit. Hi, Brooke. How are you doing today? We got to watch a short video from her phone. Oh, the video is actually out there. I saw a screenshot of it, but again, I haven't really done any like deep dive searches or anything like that, but I didn't know that the video was out there. Dude, that's so sad. A short video from her phone of the boyfriend in the suitcase begging for her to let him out. She recorded it. It's insane. Yeah. I think what she's saying is, I think she's trying to do the defense where she's like, oh, you know, I'm in like a bad relationship. You know, I'm a battered girlfriend. And this is what I had to do to get out of it or something like that. But like to put someone in a suitcase, to leave them in there, they're saying that you're suffocating, you're recording it. That's just on a whole nother level, batshit crazy. It's wild. Hi, Corgi. Hi, Gwendolyn. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Yes, the foreman. He was amazing as well. I lost some plants, sadly. Yeah, my flowers are looking a little bit rough. So I went to Home Depot to get ladybugs, and I bought, it was like $10 for a jar of ladybugs. But so I guess I didn't do a really good job at paying attention to the instructions. I got the ladybugs. I released them all over the garden. And then when I was done releasing them, it was like, oh, you're supposed to do it for the next couple of days. I was like, shit. Well, I think it should be okay. So the next day when I went out to go check on the ladybugs, they were all there. They're all chilling, eating all the aphids. I was happy. They were happy. But then a couple hours after that, we had this crazy ass windstorm thing. And I went back out there and most of the ladybugs are gone. Bye-bye, $10. So I got to go back to Home Depot, buy more ladybugs, and then I got to slowly release them for the next couple of days. This is why I used to mess up cooking all the time, because people are like, how can you mess up cooking? All you do is follow a recipe. Well, it's because like sometimes when you think you're following the recipe, you realize you miss a major step and you're just like, damn it, I don't know what's wrong with me. She was taunting him and begging. He was begging for his life. Yeah, I haven't seen any video. I saw a snapshot and I already saw how small and claustrophobic that suitcase was. And that's tough. I think her excuse was also like, oh, we were playing hide and go seek and then I fell asleep or something. Okay, like that's any better of an excuse, but I get it. The police came after her the next day and yeah, I want to see what she says on body cam footage. It's going to be crazy. You recommended it. You should do at least like 3 to 5 inches of mulch. Mulch works through creating a specific pH level that is unpleasant to the weeds. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Sam. How are you doing today? Hello there. Long time to see. Hope all is well. Can you breed your own ladybugs? I don't know. So I have, I put the ladybugs all over the garden and the only ones where it has a little bit of ladybugs left is on the lavender bush. And I think it's because the lavender is protecting the ladybugs from flying away. And so I'm hoping they just like have lots of babies. But if there's a way to, you know, just like have a bunch of ladybugs and have like a breeding ground for it, that'd be great. But yeah, right now it's just super windy and they just flying away, man. I'm so sad. The suitcase lady was also charged in the past for what? For faking military service? Wait, was she trying to reap some benefits? Why did she do that? It's raining and windy here in Texas. Oh, Lord. Okay, so this is one of the jurors on the Gwyneth Paltrow ski crash trial. And let's listen to see what she had to say. I want to know what their thoughts are. I want to know if they were like kind of divided initially, if they had sympathy for Terry, but then they had to ignore it because they had to look at the facts. Hi, Dave. How are you doing today? How's it going? I know. Well, actually, ladybug babies are not cute. I recently, let me look. I don't want to gross you out, but ladybug life cycle. Have you seen a ladybug before it turns into a like a lady? It kind of looks scary. Let me see if I can find it. It looks like a really scary spotted like worm thing. Let me see if I can find it. Where's this video? Ladybug life cycles. Oh, this right here. This scared the crap out of me. Look at this. This is not cute. This is not cute, okay? And I love bugs. Not cute. So you have the little eggy stages. It turns into this. I don't know what the hell that is. If I saw this in my yard, I would freak the fuck out. It's like orange. It's got spots. It looks like it's poisonous. Its legs are all jagged. It looks spiky. Oh! So this is the larval stage. The pupa stage is kind of cute. And then it turns into a cute little ladybug. But yeah, this is horrifying right here. Like, oh my God. I'm zooming in even more. This is horrifying. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I do this to my siblings all the time. They're like, no, don't tell me or don't show me. I'm like, but you've got to see it. I've got to traumatize you with this scary image. Okay, let me go back to the sweet lady here. Sorry, guys. Listen. Okay, so this is one of the juror members who's going to speak out from Gwyneth Paltrow ski crash trial. As you guys know, the jury sided with Gwyneth Paltrow. Terry Sanderson now owes Gwyneth Paltrow $1 plus legal fees, and legal fees is probably going to be a couple of hundreds of thousands. Yeah, it's going to be really expensive. So good luck to Terry. Oh no, please don't tell me the audio's crapperoo for this one. Is the audio going to be bad?
With juror number 11, she was.
Wait, okay. When she talks, maybe the audio gets better.
Clearly on the same page. It only took us about 2.5.
Okay, yeah, the audio is. Let me boost up the audio really quick. What's the one that people use for YouTube? It's called like Sound Fixer or something. Maybe I should try that one instead. I wonder if that one's better.
How much was celebrity?
Ooh, okay. Maybe a little too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. This is the fun part of stream, figuring out the audio balance and stuff like that. We can all turn from monsters into cute little ladybugs. What if we still want to be a monster, though? I like being a monster.
With juror number 11, she was Sam Emery is her name. She was one of the jurors, the 8 jurors that decided the Gwyneth Paltrow ski crash trial from.
Oh, this is cool. This guy, is he doing like a reel or something? He's doing like a vertical recording. Oh, this is cool. Hi, juror number 11. How are you doing today? I can't wait to hear from you. I want to know what your thoughts were.
Yesterday. And Sam, thanks so much. We appreciate the opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you.
How much was celebrity a factor in the deliberations and the verdict?
Brian, your phone's in the shop. You should move back.
I can honestly say that.
Oh, God. Help me. Okay, let me readjust. She's screaming in my ears right now. Okay, I'm sorry.
It wasn't a factor. I think it's important, and I think it's important for the public to know that this was our decision.
Okay.
And this is based off evidence. This is based off the law.
Good.
Everybody has to be looked at in the same way and counted as the same.
Yeah, they're like, we don't care that Gwyneth Paltrow is a celebrity. We don't care. We're going to treat her like a normal person.
The deliberations. What was it like in that room yesterday?
I think it was really exciting at first. So we've gone 2 weeks now and haven't been able to talk to each other at all about the case. So I think we are all very excited to finally share our feelings and be able.
Oh, and then also, I believe they were able to take notes for this trial. For the Murdoch trial, the jurors weren't allowed to take notes, but here they were able to take some good notes, though.
Come to some conclusions and, come with a verdict.
So for 2 weeks.
Yeah, how did you guys come to your conclusion?
The jury. I mean, the jury is leaving, entering the courtroom. You're talking,
yes,
but you can't talk about the case.
Correct.
What'd you talk about?
Families, kids, dogs, work,
Oh, dogs are the best topic to talk about. Oh, I could talk about dogs all day, every day.
Just anything but the case, basically. We got to know each other pretty well, and I can honestly say my fellow people of Summit County are amazing humans, and I can't wait to get back together with them.
Everybody on that jury
Oh God, skiing. Hey guys, let's do like a group skiing tour after this.
is from Summit County.
Yes.
And so when
Oh, Doggo!
finally you get the jury instructions,
Doggo back there. He's a little
you
fluffy
have a
tail.
questionnaire that's provided by the court, and you go back into the deliberation room, was it a sense of relief at that point that finally you can talk about this to one another?
Definitely some relief, definitely. And
Can you guys imagine watching the trial and not being able to say anything about it for 2 weeks at all? Dude, the entire time we're watching the trial, we're talking so much. We're sharing all these theories and all this stuff. Like, I can't imagine just sitting here just like, oh my God, I can't say anything.
think it was, for me at least, a little bit exciting, like I mentioned, just to be able to hear what everyone else was thinking. Are they thinking
Right.
the same thing as I am? Or
Right.
are we going to be in here for 3 days trying to figure this out? Like, I had no idea.
No, 3 days now.
And what did you find out very quickly about?
I couldn't do it. Well, now we know you're not going to be on jury duty then, okay?
What the other jurors were thinking?
I very quickly found out that we were, in fact, on the same page.
Okay.
For the most part, I think everyone had their own opinions, and but it just came down to that we all saw the same evidence.
Yep.
We all learned about the same laws.
Yep.
And we just had to come up with a verdict based on that.
Doggo agrees. Doggo in the background is like, I agree.
And was there ever a doubt at one point as to what the verdict might be? Were there differences of opinion among the jurors?
I wouldn't say there was necessarily differences in opinions. I think
Okay.
some of the jurors had a more difficult time making an opinion at all, really, because it's really hard.
Didn't want to make a decision.
It's really hard to put somebody at fault. Right? It's really hard to say, when you were not there, this is your fault. But then again, we had to go back and look at the evidence and the law, and that's how we, came to our verdict.
Was anybody starstruck?
I didn't get that sense from my fellow jurors. Nobody was really talking about Gwyneth.
If you guys saw Gwyneth Paltrow in person, would you guys be starstruck? I'm trying to think. Have I ever been starstruck before? Starstruck. I saw, well, not really starstruck. It's more like I saw the Asian guy from Lost. Oh God, I forgot his name. But he's going to play Lord Ozai in the live action Avatar. I saw him and I was like, oh, he looks really good in person. But I wasn't starstruck. Oh, you saw Dolly Parton? You lost your mind. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because I've seen celebrities, but I haven't been like, oh my God. Like usually when I see a celebrity, I'm like, wow, they're actually really pretty in person. Like I saw Bella Poarch in person. I was like, oh, she's actually really pretty in person. Holy shit.
A ton, and I honestly, I don't think so. But we weren't really allowed to talk about the case, so I don't know.
Okay. And very quickly, you reach a decision. I mean, some juries go out for days.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I saw Ellen DeGeneres, or Generis, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I saw Ellen and her, I don't know if they're together anymore, but her wife in Georgetown once in DC. I thought it was pretty cool. That was the first, I was like, whoa, what the hell? She was just like walking around. That was pretty cool.
This jury did not.
No.
Why was it so fast?
I think we had enough evidence, and it really, so 8 days of this was not just about who did this, it's about the damages, right? So all we needed to decide was who was at fault. And I think we had just such a long time to think about it and like process the evidence that, and because we were all clearly on the same page, it only took us about 2.5 hours. And yeah.
Were you
Easy.
surprised that all the jurors were on the same page?
Yes, I was surprised. Because even though you're spending 2 weeks with these people, you just don't know what's in their mind. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what they heard. You don't know their experiences. So I was surprised.
What we want to know is, did anyone bring any chicken eggs? I'm sorry, that's a Murdoch trial reference. I think they are together. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was just interesting because I've never seen like a celebrity before. It was like the first time. But anytime after that, it was just like, whatever.
Was there for you an aha moment in this case?
I think there was. I don't think I really knew it at the time, but the entire case, I was waiting for somebody to talk about the slope angle of the slope, talk about how skiing works, and somebody who actually knew about skiing, right? Because this comes down to it. It's a ski accident. You have to have some background in skiing. So when Dr. Schur came on, I was like, finally, yes, it clicks, it makes sense. There's an expert that's here to testify about what I've been thinking this whole time.
That's one of Gwyneth Paltrow's witnesses.
Why did nobody's skis release? If it happened the way Terry Sanderson says it happened, why did nobody's skis come off?
Yeah, good witness.
For me, the whole time did not make sense, but to hear it from an expert was what I needed.
Yes, Terry Sanderson needed to get a what do they call it? A snow sport ski expert. I appreciated Dr. Bain's testimony. He's like a neurologist, but the fact that they were able to get someone to be like, hey, you know, if this accident actually happened, the bindings would have to come off and you would be at this angle. Like, that was really helpful.
This was a biomechanical.
Mick Kurt Cobain? What?
And that was key to you.
That was key to me. He has a lot of background in snow science and snow safety, and he could really speak to how much force it would take at which point on the ski to make the skis release.
Okay. So, what did you think of Gwyneth Paltrow's testimony?
She
I
did
thought
good.
Gwyneth's testimony, was the truth ultimately, and I think that, I've said this, that you have to take into account she's an actress, but she's also in the spotlight, and she's also got to assume her entire life is recorded. I mean, the paparazzi are, I'm assuming, always around, even on the snow, So the thing is that she probably thought this whole thing was recorded, and somewhere out there it would come out, and I don't think she had any reason to lie under oath. So I believed her testimony. I think it was.
Yeah, Gwyneth did a really good job, which is good, because I wasn't sure, because sometimes like, you're like, oh, they're an actress, whatever, but like, dude, sometimes they'd be slipping up. Okay, there's some actresses that go up there, and then when you're on when you're like being cross-examined, especially, and they're trying to contradict you, they're trying to make you look dumb. It's tough, but I think she did a really good job. She held her cool. She repeated certain things, like when she said, hit my back, she would keep repeating words like that, or other phrases that would say that she was the one that was being hit, or that Terry was the one that came from behind her, stuff like that. So I think she did a really good job. The only thing that I still thought like didn't really super make sense, because like she said she was sore afterwards, but she said that Terry slowly skied behind her. There's no impact. And then they sort of fell together, and then she landed on top of him. So I was like, well, how are you hurt if, he didn't really hit you from behind hard? And then when you fell, you landed on him. So you had like a cushion. So I don't know. I think the impact was probably a lot harder than how she described it. But yeah. No, Gwyneth didn't drop a turn.
What about Terry Sanderson's testimony?
I think Terry's testimony just didn't make sense to me. I think that was how he believes the accident happened. It just didn't make sense. And the witnesses, his expert witnesses, even contraindicated like some of the things he was saying.
Was there a villain in this case for you?
I don't think there was a villain, no.
Oh, okay. So she's kind of like how I was feeling. Okay. Like, I think Terry believes that it happened to him, but he's not a villain. I don't think he was doing it for malicious reasons. I just think he just generally just thought he got hit.
This was an honest disagreement.
I think
based on two different perspectives.
Right. I think it was an accident. However, I do think there was some fault due to the fact that Mr. Sanderson was out there skiing with decreased vision in his eye. He should have been wearing a skier's vest that indicated people need to stay away.
Oh, that's a thing? A skier's vest that people need to stay away?
I'm limited on what I can hear and see. And I think that's, a lot of the reason I think he's at fault is because...
Wait, what is a skier's vest? How do I get one? I want to go skiing now after all this skiing talk. Wait, skiers vest. Is that really a thing? Is it kind of like the thing where it's like that dogs wear? It's like, hey, please don't pet me. Please don't touch me. I'm very reactive. I used to have one for Shiro that would say like no big dogs. And it's just because like Shiro can be good with big dogs, but he doesn't like big aggressive dogs. That makes him really nervous. So I used to put that on his vest. So just say like no big dogs. But now I just don't let him near like dogs that I don't really know, especially if they're like way bigger. I just keep them away. But yeah, I think Tara's a villain. Oh, it says blind skier or hearing impaired. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Interesting. I need one of those every day. Stay away.
That's his responsibility because he has these deficits. He needs to let the other skiers be aware.
Did everybody think he hit her?
Yes.
No doubt about that.
There was no doubt about that.
So did you, and when, you're going through this and
hi, Justin.
You've got people who are like, oh boy, this is a hard
Let's just be a bubble boy. Fuck it.
Maybe they don't want to make the decision. Did you have to bring them around?
No, I don't think that was really the purpose of the deliberation because we never were at the point where we didn't have 6 people that agreed. So
That's right. So 8 people deliberated, but they only need 6 people to agree.
These people who were kind of on the fence, I think that they just wanted to hear our opinions. And like I said, it's a really hard thing to blame and put fault on someone. And especially someone who may be suffering from some of the things that Mr. Sanderson was suffering from. And, you know, I just think that some people had a really hard time, and that's just not what, you can't get sympathetic in there. And that was why people were having a hard time.
I will say this, though. I was kind of scared for Gwyneth Paltrow because after the Amber Heard trial, there was like a small group of people that probably just hate women, white women, particularly privileged women, or just privileged people in general, celebrities. I wasn't sure if Gwyneth Paltrow was going to be treated fairly in the public, because I thought they were just going to just fucking hate her because she's white, she's a woman, she's rich, she's a celebrity, you know, she's got privilege and all that stuff. But I'm glad that I think initially I saw a lot of hate towards Gwyneth Paltrow, but then as the evidence came out, you know, people were like, oh, you know what? She's like actually not at fault. Like, we're siding with her. It seems like she's telling the truth and stuff like that. So even though she shouldn't have really gotten all that hate to begin with, I'm glad that because I wasn't really sure. I was like, man, I wonder if like after the Amber Heard stuff, I wonder if there's just gonna be a group of people that just are just gonna hate like on these women. But I'm glad that Gwyneth Paltrow, you know, she did good on the stand. She wasn't accused of what Amber Heard was accused of, but yeah, she did pretty good. And I'm glad that like people were able to side with her because they, you know, looked at the evidence and are like, you know, I think she's telling the truth.
Is because I think that they were a little bit sympathetic.
To him?
Yes.
And what about to her?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think we were sympathetic for both of them. I mean, we're humans.
Yeah.
But we can't let that affect us in our decision making.
You're a skier. You ski a lot.
I am.
Okay.
Oh, she skis.
Too. Could you believe that a ski crash led to all of this?
No. And I think that's a big takeaway. And I think it's going to change things in the ski industry. Even today I was skiing and I noticed new signage up saying stay 15 feet away from everyone. I was like, wow, okay. So this is serious. And I think a lawsuit coming from a ski accident, I mean, I know they happen. I've never heard of one.
Yeah. And most of the time I've seen it. My son was involved in a big ski accident at
sorry.
Deer Valley.
I'm sorry.
Woman ran into him and
Yeah, she was nice to Terry on the way out. Gwyneth wasn't, though, for a few factors, I think. The worst thing she did was her candle scent, no past claims of messed up things. Terry was a white male, not famous. If Terry were to say, oh, you think Johnny Depp, I think the outcome of the treatment would be very totally different. You think so? I would hope not. I would hope people just stick with the facts and the evidence and stuff like that. Because, I mean, even Johnny Depp had a lot of hate initially when Amber Heard came out, right? When she came out in 2016, she came out at the court. She had the little bruise in her face, and she fought a restraining order against him. You know, people were hating on Johnny Depp. I don't think they cared that he had status at the time. Maybe there were some diehard fans that were going to protect him no matter what. But yeah, I would hope that people would just overlook like, oh, the fame, the status, the richness, the looks, and all that stuff, and just look at the evidence. But yeah, everyone believed her initially. I didn't know too much about it, but it seems like the consensus was, oh, you know, Johnny Depp was a wife beater and that Amber Heard was a victim and that we should believe her and all that. But yeah, I'm glad. I feel really bad for him, though. He had to suffer through 6 years of just batshit crazy. Actually, more than 6 years, because 2016 was when their relationship ended. You got to remember all the shit that he endured with her before 2016. So maybe like 10 years worth of just, I just feel so bad for that guy. Yeah, 10 years. Crazy. But yeah, in terms of like, I think it's okay to poke jabs at Gwyneth Paltrow. We poke jabs at her for her, you know, pussy candle. We poke jabs at her for, you guys are making fun of her bone broth thing. I'm okay with jabbing at people, just like for silly stuff like that. But when it comes to like, I don't know, people who have like extreme hatred and it's just like vitriolic and it's just, I don't know, a little bit batshit crazy insane in my opinion. That's what I'm just like, do you just hate her because she's a woman, because she's rich, because she's privileged, she's a celebrity, or what is the reason? But yeah, I'm okay with jabbing people. Jabbing people is fun. You know, just little jabs here and there, you know. The Heard stance are still out there, still pushing their BS. Yeah, I don't know. I see some pop-ups here and there. I still watch The Umbrella Guy from time to time, but I think for the most part, I haven't really heard too much of them. But I'm not on Twitter though, so maybe they're really loud on Twitter. After you heard, yes, the tapes, you know, I'm so glad that we had the tapes because it really showed what she was like behind closed doors. It was wild. It was crazy. Yeah. that was definitely the beginning for downfall. I think when Adam Waldman released the tapes, thank God he released them. When Adam Waldman released the tapes, I think a couple of Amber Heard's friends like turned against her. Like Amanda, do you guys remember Amanda? I forgot what her last name was, but she was supposed to testify at the UK trial, and she was the one that saw Amber Heard. I think like the day or two after the May 2016 incident at the penthouse where the police were called. I think she saw Amber Heard, but I don't know if she saw Amber Heard with the bruise, but apparently Amber Heard told people like what happened or something. But damn, thank God there was video. Oh my God. That's why we all wish there was video footage of the ski accident. But yeah, it is what it is. You don't always have it recorded.
They get up, he gets up, dusts himself off, he answers the questions for the ski patrol. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Is that the way this should have worked?
I do believe so. I mean, I do think that there was some unique circumstances. She is a celebrity. He was injured more severely than I think he had thought at first. And I think that all plays into how this just got
I do want to know though, so we did see their interesting calculation of how they got to this 3 million. If she wasn't a celebrity, would they have tried to sue her for 3 million initially, you think? 3 million? 3 million? Or did they ask for 3 million because they're like, oh, she's a celebrity? Sorry, I have what is that toy you got in your mouth, sir? I'm just trying to show you guys a little troublemaker back there, but he's hidden behind my chair.
completely out of control. And I do think that's how it should have gone. I think they should have made, hey, you're okay, okay, good. Like, let's go home. Sorry. Oh, of course. And if you decide to get checked out later and something is wrong, that's awful, but that's kind of part of the risk you take.
Yeah. How were you selected as a juror?
So we had jury selection. Let me see, how many Fridays ago was this? I'm not even sure. And we had jury selection, and there was 92 people in there, and they interviewed not all of us. They didn't get through everyone.
Oh, wow. 92 people. By the way, Senor Space Ghosto. I used to watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Oh my God, that brings back some memories. That was such a weird show. Not the actual show, but they had a Space Ghost Coast to Coast like talk show on freaking like Adult Swim or something like that. I agree with you. One of the critical of whatever Super Candle sells, whatnot, still wants her to receive fair treatment and justice. You're 70 years old and skiing. You have inherent risk. Squeaky toy, so cute.
Interviewed a majority of us, and then they told us after a long day, I believe it was like 8 to 5:15, that we were selected, and I was pretty shocked I was selected. I was dreading it, and I kind of did dread it.
Please don't select me. Not me.
Through the process a bit, but I was happy to serve my civic duty, and in the end, I think everything worked out.
But
hi, Sherry.
You were a reluctant juror.
I know, right? I want to be her neighbor. Dude, I used to have these really, really nice neighbors. They lived next to us. They had a cute little dog, little fluffy white dog, and they were just the nicest people. I don't know. It's so great when you have like neighbors that are super cool. And then they moved, and then I was like really sad. I'm like, oh, our nice neighbors are gone. Hi, KK. How are you doing today? Linda says she was watching her kid, swerved into him. She fell on top of him. It's not possible that he caused the accident. She didn't stay at the accident scene, breaking all kinds of skiing etiquette. Hey, Linda, how are you doing today? She seems like she seems lovely, such a kind face. I know I get like good energy, good vibes from her. I want her to be my neighbor. It's like I have pretty nice neighbors, so my neighbors are pretty cool. They're a little weird, but for the most part, they're cool. I have one neighbor that just blasts his rock music, which I don't mind because I like rock music. But then like I don't know, it's like I'm just like, oh, cool. Thanks for the music, dude.
I was trying to get out of it. Yep, I was.
I'm like in my yard just doing like some peaceful, quiet gardening stuff, and all of a sudden, okay, sorry.
How are you trying to get out of it?
Oh, I have plans. I have work. The typical excuses.
And did you know that you were being selected for when did you know that you were being selected for this trial?
So they told us in selection that it was Terry Sanderson versus Gwyneth Paltrow. I honestly was like, is there multiple Gwyneth Paltrows? She doesn't live here. This can't be her. I don't know. I didn't think so much of it. And then I guess we learned more about.
I'm going to be very honest. I've never heard of this Gwyneth Paltrow ski crash thing ever. I've never heard of it. The only time I heard of it was when I think Court TV uploaded a video like 2 days before it was about to happen. I was like, oh, there's a ski crash thing. Oh, okay, interesting. Looks boring, but I don't know.
About the case when we came, or maybe they told us after selection a little bit, but I had no idea the severity of this case. So
you knew the name. I mean, obviously everybody knows the name,
right.
but you didn't really. It didn't stick. It didn't register that this is maybe kind of a big deal.
It didn't. Yeah. I think that was one of the questions they asked me, and I was, do you know about this case? And I said, I think I've heard something, but no, I don't. And I found it kind of unusual living in Summit County that I hadn't really heard so much about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you were reluctant going in, and you were glad you performed your civic duty, but did you enjoy it?
Whew, some parts I did. Some parts were...
For me, oh, dude, I would have to get my butt cushion. I would have to get up and stretch like every hour. I can't sit in uncomfortable seats for that long of a period. And then I have to pee a lot too. I don't know. I would have issues as a juror. I'm like, can I take a break, Judge? I gotta go pee. I got issues, man. What if you had a UTI?
Interesting, entertaining. There was some entertainment for sure.
No way. Where did you hear that from? DJ Apocalypse says, I heard Terry's gonna appeal. Really? I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know if he's gonna appeal. I mean, he's 76 years old. I don't know. That's a lot of more money that goes towards lawyers, more court stuff. Ooh. I mean, if he wants, go for it. He has that right to. Hi, Billion. How are you doing today? He will appeal to keep himself relevant. You think he loves the attention? He'd be silly to appeal. I just feel like at this point, he's got to pay. I don't know. If I was 76, let me just enjoy the rest of my life. I don't know. Going to court and all that stuff sounds horrible.
Sure.
Horrible.
Like I said, I loved the fellow jurors. Amazing people. I would say overall, I'm just happy it's over with.
Oh, yes. yes.
I'm happy we came to a verdict, and I'm happy we didn't take a week to deliberate, and
Thank
I
God.
have my life back. So.
What about the judge and the lawyers?
Oh, the judge is amazing.
Yes.
I think
Judge Kent. I'm going to miss Judge Kent. He's such a chill guy. He's like the most chillest judge. Just a nice ass dude. He wasn't very spicy. He was just a very chill guy.
we might have a juror reunion, and he's definitely invited. And the lawyers, well, that's the entertainment. There's a lot of argument.
No, tell us more, please. What were your thoughts about Owen? What are your thoughts about Kristen? What about I don't even know the other lawyer's name on Terry's side. Oh, there's the country lawyer Bob, and someone's name was Bueller. Bueller was the one that put us to sleep. Bob was the one that was coughing. Kristen, spicy Kristen. I enjoyed her. And Owens is a bag of mixed feelings. Sometimes I'm cheering for Owens. Sometimes like Owens, like what are we doing? Owens, what are we doing? What's going on, Owens?
That's a lot of arguing. You're talking about the arguing in court, or you're talking about the arguing among the jurors?
Not between the jurors, okay. Between the lawyers, about how much time they were getting, or how many interruptions, or the sidebars.
Oh, yeah, she's mostly talking about Owens right now.
There was just a lot of conflict between them.
Owens complained so much
to us that it was getting out of control there.
Were the
Clark Kent? Oh yes, James, right?
Well, or not so well?
I think they did their job. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't really feel that I can really speak to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
An attorney for Terry Sanderson said this morning, the client is considering all options, including a motion to the court for a new trial or a possible appeal. TMZ reported. Wait, a motion to the court for a new trial. What would be their grounds for an appeal? What would they say? What would be their grounds for appeal, you think? Judge was unfair, but how? Judge Newman was the best judge. Oh, it's hard to rank them all. I'm just ranking them all by chillest. All I know is Judge Penny gets hangry, okay? Don't you delay her from having her take her lunch break, having her leave the court at the end of the day. Judge Penny gets hangry. She needs a GTFO. Judge Newman, super cool guy as well, takes her time with their breaks. Same with Judge Ken. Judge Ken and Judge Newman really I feel like they're like, okay, guys, take an hour and 15 lunch. Judge Penny's like, be back by 1 hour. And then she would be back like on the dot.
There was a comment yesterday by
Waukesha judge was great. Waukesha judge. The old white guy? We watched him for the obsessive ex-boyfriend trial, right? That one?
one of the
Oh, ineffective counsel. Oh gosh, the Brooks trial. I feel so bad for the Brooks trial judge. Dude, she was patient. Very patient. I felt so bad for her. She should have, I don't know, just kicked him out. Fuck that guy.
attorneys for Terry Sanderson, who said, look, the only person who saw this was Mr. Roman. And
Mr.
he
Roman
was the only witness to this accident, and he said she hit him. Did that matter to you?
I didn't. So we didn't find him to be a credible witness.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of.
Why not?
There was a lot of factors. So
Yeah.
his colorblindness kind of played into that. He said he couldn't clearly tell who was who when they were all scrambled together. He was 50 feet away. He also
40
kind
feet.
of claimed that he heard a scream and then he turned, meaning he wouldn't have actually seen the collision, which is the same testimony that Eric Christensen gave. And Eric Christensen didn't pretend like he saw it. He said, I didn't see the accident, but I saw the aftermath. And this and
Yeah, dude, I think Terry Sanderson went into this thinking he was going to win. He was like, listen, this looks bad for Gwyneth Paltrow. Why? Well, because I'm a 70-something-year-old guy. Well, at the time, I was 69 years old. Celebrity hit me. She dipped out, didn't even leave her information. And not only that, I have eyewitness testimony, and I'm the only one that has it. And I felt like he went in there thinking he was going to win. And then when everything came out and unraveled, it was like, oh no, their first witness they started off with was Craig Ramone. And Craig Ramone was the only person who said he saw the actual collision. But oh my God, Craig Ramone, I don't know if it's just nervousness or what, but his testimony was just bad. It was just very unreliable. He seems like a good guy. He seems like a nice dude, but just very unreliable. I think he needed way more prep by the attorneys. I don't know. Maybe the attorneys did try to prep him, but he just still wouldn't do a good job at testifying. But yeah, they needed to over prep the crap out of him. King Kong / Godzilla.
gave all the details around that. And so I think parts of his story.
Hi, Julia. What's up?
To kind of bring it together. And it just wasn't credible. And there was a lot of things he said that
Are you usually in school?
I didn't find could have been true. The loss of consciousness for 2 minutes and not doing anything.
Yes, that's what I was saying too.
You can't watch somebody lay in the snow unconscious for 2 minutes and not try to get them up.
I believe
Christensen was credible.
I believe Christensen is credible.
Credible. Okay. These new ski signs that you saw today.
Yes.
You hadn't seen them until today.
I didn't.
Oh, high school teacher. Oh, awesome. Wait, what subject do you teach? I think Craig Ramone helped Terry concoct the whole story. I think Craig really thought he saw the entire thing. I just don't think that he saw what he thought he saw. And then he convinced Terry what happened. And then Terry believed it. And then as Terry was, because sometimes you start getting memories that come in. So Terry made the statement saying that his memory gets clearer as time passes. And so I think what that meant was that as time passed, Terry probably started getting flashbacks of what might have happened. But we don't know if those memories are true or not, or if it's just him filling the blanks of what could have happened because of what Craig Ramone said. Yeah. You thought really that Ramone was sus? I just thought he was just kind of all over the place.
Didn't notice them until today.
I see. Okay. They may have been there.
They may have been there.
They may have been there.
Yes.
And this.
English.
Do you suspect this is a direct result of this trial?
I would.
What's your favorite book to teach your class?
I would think so, because I think more than ever, we just have to be careful, and you don't know what kind of situations you can get yourself into just trying to have a good time out there on the mountain.
Yeah.
So.
Would you ever want to do something like this again? Be a juror in a
Look at her face. That really tells it all. She's like, it was an interesting experience, but
high-profile case with a celebrity that attracts all kinds of attention. Is it something you would relish doing again?
No. I'm hoping this is my one and done. I am really hoping that.
She's like, yeah, I'd rather just watch the live stream. Okay, so guys, we're just gonna, before we get into some serious stuff, let's just watch this really quick. It just popped up on my feed. How can we not watch it? Inside Gwyneth Paltrow's tranquil family home. I don't know where she lives. Let's see. Montecito. I think that's a California name. Paltrow first fell under the spell of Montecito during her first 2 semesters at UC Santa Barbara. it is California, and deemed it to be a perfect setting to fulfill the dream of building her first ground-up house. To tackle the assignment, Paltrow tapped her longtime collaborators, Robin Standifer and Stephen L. of Roman and Williams, the AD 100 film that has previously designed the actresses Tribeca Love. She eventually called up the AD 100 designer, Bridget Romanek, a close friend of more than 2 decades, to join the adventure as well. A home should reflect the physicality and ethos of its owner, and this house takes its cue from Gwyneth's height. Height? What? It takes its cues from Gwyneth's height, beauty, and focus on distillation. I have no idea what that means. Gwyneth's height and something about distillation. A little confused about that second part, but the house is built around extremely precise, thoughtful spaces that we refined again and again for years. You have to see in her basement spa. Oh gosh. Someone mentioned that Gwyneth Paltrow might partake in the perineal tanning. Does she, or was that just rumors you guys are just spreading? She was like, she's trying to escape or try and go home. Weird photo. Let me out of here. I'm sorry. I just paused it at a weird spot. Okay. Oh God. You guys are always pointing out those funny things. Okay. Gwyneth Paltrow. Let me see what the audio is. I think audio should be good. So let me turn off volume booster. Turn it off. Let's see. I hope the audio is good.
Hi, Dee. Welcome to our home.
Nope, I think. Turn up. Looks interesting, artistic.
So this is the entryway here. We built this from the ground.
Oh my God. These tree things, these plants are so expensive. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, oh, cool. I want to buy a tree. And I found there, I forgot what they're called. Houzz, Hauzz. I think that's the name of the company that like gets these like indoor friendly trees, and they repot it and they put some really cool stuff in there. It's like 1,500 plus. And I was like, okay, never mind. So I went to Home Depot, got me a Japanese maple tree, put it in a terracotta pot that had a Home Depot, and then I'm just gonna get some moss or something and just put it right there, you know, because we ain't spending $1,500. Yo, Japanese maple trees are really cool. You guys should. They're so beautiful.
Ground up. So it's the first time we've ever done anything like that. It was quite an undertaking. I think having spent so much time as an expat in Europe and really falling in love with Georgian proportions and those kind of details, I really wanted the entryway to feel like its own special room.
Pretty. I like the floors. Reminds me of Kris Jenner's house. You know, I think her foyer was like this color. Nice.
And so with the architects, we conceived of having
the fireplace,
which is something you see a lot in Europe in an entryway, and just gives this really nice.
Is it a fake fireplace though?
Nice feeling of warmth and welcome as you come in. The tiles reminds me of, you know, as I said, my time living in London.
Oh, apparently if you do get stone tiles, it gets really, really cold, especially during the winter time. Yeah. So just FYI, if anyone wants to do their flooring, if it gets really cold over there, you better be blasting your heat. Or in Korea and Japan, they have heated flooring. I wish I can afford that. I don't know if that's a thing here, but in Japan and Korea, they have heated flooring. So cool.
London, just a detail that's
I want heated
I really like
floorings.
the mix of having the things that are sort of systemic to the house. They're more traditional. We have reclaimed fireplaces and old floors. And then I think it gives sort of leeway to have a more contemporary.
I don't know. You think her floors are heated? I feel like she seems like the type of person that would wear shoes in the house.
Mixed experience with the furnishings and stuff like that.
Right? 1 in chat if you wear shoes in the house. 2 in chat if you do not wear shoes in the house. I'm a 2.
This is one of my favorite little rooms of the house.
What is this?
It's got all this hand-done antique.
Wow, look at that mirror. Oh, I wanted a cool shaped mirror like that, but they're very expensive. They just started trending on Amazon. So I'm waiting for the reviews to go up to see if they're actually good mirrors or not.
Mirror and hand-painted wallpaper. It's got a reclaimed sink.
Wow, that sink is so pretty. I want to take a bath in it. I'm going to get Steve and put him in there.
Tons of different textures and metal finishes.
It's pretty.
I love it. It makes me feel very grown up when I pee in.
Oh, yes. House slippers all the way. Yes.
Here. So this is the dining room.
Oh, that's pretty. It's blue. I don't know. That seems a little depressing actually, but it's the plates are pretty.
Here, I enlisted my friend Bridget to
Oh no, never mind. That is kind of pretty.
help me furnish the house. She's been one of my best friends for 20 years, and I was trying to do it by myself, and I couldn't do it. But some of the things I had ordered before we started, like this beautiful table. This came from France, a beautiful furniture gallery called.
I agree, Mimi. Dude, I almost got in a fight with this guy who was trying to come into my house to check on he had to check on to make sure the fire sprinklers were working or something like that. And I was like, you take off your shoes? And he's like, oh, well, it's a hazard for me to take off my shoes. I'm like, okay, do you have shoe covers? Because most people bring shoe covers with them. He's like, I can't wear shoe covers because what if I slip on them? I'm like, dude, I don't want you coming in with like dirty ass fucking shoes. What the fuck? And then like he knew that I was a little spicy. And then I think he felt bad and he was like, oh, I get it. I have a newborn and my wife doesn't let me wear shoes in the house too because like the baby crawls everywhere. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking filthy. Get the fuck out of here.
Cold pose. And then Bridget found these really cool contemporary chairs and this chandelier, which I can't decide if it looks like a grasshopper or a little.
Especially in LA, there's poop everywhere. There's poop and drugs. I don't want LSD and dog feces and human feces in my house.
Pads or something. It's a little futuristic for me. Bridget and I don't want to say we fought, but there was some friction, and then we landed on it being pretty cool and fabulous. That's what I love about
It's interesting. Yeah, it's maybe I dig it. I don't know. I got to see it on.
I think they're so beautiful and unique. There's something also a bit star about
I hate the light fixture. I'm just trying to be nice here, okay? Oh my God, Tim Burton decor would be amazing. I wanted to go for like Spanish Gothic, but it's so freaking expensive. It's because you're getting things that are from like the 20s and 30s, and it's like all made of iron, and it's like antique and stuff. So I gave up. I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go for modern. It's too expensive. But yeah, I want to do like the Spanish Gothic style. Oh, with the black irons and stuff like that. Ooh, too expensive.
And again, we have a reclaimed fireplace here from Chateau Domingue, and then this wallpaper is so amazing. It's hand painted by these artists in
Oh, this is hand painted? Wow.
Los Angeles. It's called MJ Atelier, and they also made the powder room wallpaper.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty and serene, but at the same time, I feel like I might be like in a horror movie. You guys ever seen that movie with Nicole Kidman where she has the two kids that are actually dead? And there's that one scene or a couple scenes where they're like wandering out in their big outdoor yard, and it's like really misty and dark, and it's really creepy. I don't know. It's like cool, creepy. I don't know if I dig it. I think so. I don't know. Yeah, The Others. Oh, I love that movie so much. I have it on VHS, and I used to watch it again.
They do these incredible
movie's so good.
Wallpapers and all kinds of different textures and colors. So I love that the wallpaper really grounds the room in kind of a more traditional feel. And then again, we have some super contemporary items.
Yeah, like I don't know if it looks depressing or if it's like serene or creepy. I think I like it. I don't know. Maybe you know what? I don't like it. It's too much blue. I don't like blue. I like warmer tones. That's what it is.
I entertain a lot. I cook all the time.
Let's eat them candles. Is that a euphemism for eating Gwyneth Paltrow's you know what?
And I wanted it to feel both welcoming, but also that you could have like a formal dinner party. And I think it strikes the right balance. I mean, the kitchen's right there, so we have.
Oh, wow. Wow, this is so pretty. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh my God, the backyard, that table. Wow, that's so pretty.
Informal there, but it's also nice to just kind of gather around here with the kids, and you can spill pasta and wine and it just wipes right off.
So pretty.
So this is the kitchen. I love it so much. The heart of the home. This was designed by.
Oh, the tiling. I want tiling. Dude, I was going to do my own tiling, and then I realized how tedious, and it's kind of hard to do it. So I was like, just kidding. LOL, I'm not doing this. Oh, this is so pretty.
Williams, they're an amazing design firm in New York, and they did all of the architecture. And they had done my.
This is a house where you don't invite people over, though. I would never invite anyone over. I don't want people touching my things. I don't want people dirtying everything up, making stains or anything like that. It's a house just for me. No one's coming over.
Apartment in New York City, which I don't have anymore. They had done this kitchen there for me, which I lived in this kitchen. It was bright.
Okay, I want to know. Sometimes I see celebrities or like designers, they put like a tree branch in there. It's like tree branches don't usually last long. Maybe they'll last for like a couple of days. But like, is that a tree branch or is that actually like a potted plant? It's a tree branch, right? This is just for show. There's no way it's gonna last.
And airy and.
Oh, hell no. She got a real kitchen in the back, too. I'm so jealous. I want this kitchen.
A lot of these similar details, like in the cabinetry. So I wanted to pull in some elements.
I know, right? I can only afford to stick the backsplash. Yeah, so like, Dude, I got quotes for tiling and I forgot how laborious tiling is. It's so expensive. So I was like, just kidding. We're not doing tiling ever.
In the kitchen that they had done for us there, cabinetry being one, and also having the range be in the middle of the room.
Wow.
I cook so much and I spent so much of my time facing the wall, and my kids would be in the room. So when it's like this, you have the opportunity
It's
to
definitely
cook and
staged.
chat with people. This is Portuguese tile. It's a reclaimed tile that Robin from Roman and Williams found.
Wow.
I just like look for those little
So pretty. I like the ladder thing too. I wanted to add a ladder in my kitchen, but I know that it wouldn't be functional. It would just be kind of like, it would just get in my way. I've always wanted to get a library ladder. Like, you know, in Beauty and the Beast, that beginning scene where Belle is like in the library and she's on the little ladder and she's just like kind of like taking a little ride. I've always wanted a little library ladder thing.
little elements to kind of bring some texture and some homey feeling in. We also put the fireplace in, which is like such a luxury to be able to have a wood burning fireplace.
What? She said another fireplace in the kitchen?
Kitchen. You know, it does take me back to my days living in the UK. I had 2 wood burning fireplaces in the kitchen.
What?
And it was just such an important element of like beating those cold.
I'm gonna say though, I'm not a fan of whatever this is. The fireplace and the sconce. Yeah, just not a fan. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. Not a fan. I want a fireplace like this. Roaches are attracted to the sticky adhesive used on wallpaper. Wait, what? They are, Vivian? Oh my Lord.
Dark winters.
My corgis would eat the roaches. Do you have dogs that eat, not roaches, but like my dogs like to eat bugs, but I don't think they're trying to eat it. I think they're just trying to play with it and they actually eat it. It's like I see a cricket and the cricket's gone. Cheryl's like, oh, friend, play with me.
And I just got so used to having the fires on all the time. So when Robin and Stephen and I came to sit down and design the house, you know, I said, I'd love to have, if it's possible, I'd love to have a fireplace in the kitchen. And then Bridget and I kind of came up with this really cool.
These fireplaces are contributing to global warming. A lot of people are doing electric fireplaces now. There's this girl that I watch. She had a electric one installed and it looked really, really cool, but they look really expensive. Very expensive. It's funny that almost everything that is European and a lot of homes in the Netherlands look like this, at least for people who can afford this, but a lot of things are very much available. You can't have little kids with all the ceramics. Yeah, oh my God, my best friend for Christmas, she came over with like her family and her daughter was really sick and I fed her daughter a fuck ton of blueberries. That's my fault. I fed her a fuck ton of blueberries and the daughter was really sick. She went to go take a nap upstairs and she was crying. So my friend brings her down. The daughter literally just like fucking vomits all over the fucking walls. It's just a blueberry like projectile vomit all over the fucking walls. And luckily, the wall is still stained. I don't really care. It's still stained, but luckily it wasn't a wall that I painted because there's a special paint that I bought that you definitely cannot throw up on or it's going to get fucked. So I'm very glad that she threw up on a different wall. Yeah, it was some exorcist shit. I felt so bad for the baby, but it was pretty fucking funny. Yeah, poor baby.
Treatment to make this fluting with plaster, which I found on something similar on like Pinterest. And then I was like, I think this would be such a nice way to finish the wall instead of just having some drywall. And then Bridget found these amazing lights that are just so beautiful. And then this I love particularly. This is like,
I don't like this. This right here, this is all I see is dust collection. This looks great. I mean, I'm assuming she probably has someone that like comes and like dusts everything. But if you don't have a maid that like dusts for you like every couple of days, this is just dust collection. I used to do this and it's a pain in the ass to dust it. It's annoying. Yeah.
my dream.
That's why I don't like having a lot of decoration out sometimes too, because I just see them as dust collectors. I'm like, oh God, dust collectors. Ugh.
All my pots lined up on these beautiful cast iron pots.
Yep, dust
in
collector.
The fall, I love to cook. I love to braise things and make soups and stews and warming things. I always gravitate towards whatever produce is in season. Then, you know, in spring.
Yep, dust collectors right here too. I like the plates, so they're really pretty. Pretty interesting.
It's like you start to get this abundance in California of all this amazing produce. I mean, we get it all year round.
My cats like to watch bugs as I yell at them to attack. No help. Oh, speaking of which, I have a giant ass daddy long leg in my bathroom. Dennis came in and was like, don't kill spiders, right? I'm like, yeah, don't kill spiders, release it. And I was like, oh, I'll just do it. Because I don't think he wanted to fuck with the daddy long leg. They're so cute though. But I got a giant ass daddy long leg here. And in the gym, there's this big ass spider, but he's like doing his thing. He's just killing all the insects. So I think I'm going to let him live there for a little bit. Get Dennis to dust more often. No, we hire a maid to come in. Yeah, they come in, good price. And they come in like every 6 weeks. So they do like regular cleaning and then do deep cleaning. Hi, Joe. How are you doing today? How's it going?
very spoiled, but I love really fresh, like just farmers. I love going to the farmer's market and planning the meal on the fly. My son's favorite.
But yeah, you still have to dust though. Like for me, I have to vacuum. It's fucking crazy. I have to vacuum like 2 to 3 times a week because my dogs shed a lot. Driving me nuts right now. And I don't think if I get a Roomba, Steve's not gonna get happy, and he's gonna kill my Roomba. I think he's gonna assassinate it. So I don't think we're allowed to get a Roomba. But yeah, we have to vacuum 2 to 3 times a week. It's crazy. And then dust probably, I think I dust like maybe every 2 weeks because I just don't like dust. Oh, corgis in little maid outfits. Oh, that'd be so adorable. I should put them in that.
Favorite recipe that I make is turkey meatballs or turkey ragu. He loves pasta and he loves turkey sauce. I would say that's his favorite. And my daughter loves when I make, they're pasta lovers. I think her favorite is either this lemon Parmesan pasta that I make her or a spicy marinara. Very easy. This also was like a dream come true for me.
Yeah, very easy. Gwyneth, my favorite dish is pho. Can you make that for me? Pho takes like maybe like 24 hours to make, Gwen.
To have these particular blue plates like on a wall, and I think it just, you know, if you get plates, you know, that have a beautiful pattern, you want to see them, and usually they're just stacked in the cupboard. So we did this plate wall, and it brings like a pop of color to the house. And then Steven, the architect, he insisted on us realizing his rolling ladder.
Yes, I want the rolling ladder so bad, but I think this would just get in my way. I don't think this rolling ladder is functional. There's no way it holds like human weight. It looks so thin.
I love, and I'm so glad because there was a
no, Mimi. She just drinks pasta water. Oh, beautiful plates. Okay, yeah.
Between that, the contractor and Steven about whether this would be actually like usable and workable. This is something that I learned from the woman that I bought my house from in Los Angeles, Windsor Smith, another designer. I loved how in different rooms she completely changes floors, and I think it's such a nice way to offer a distinct personality to a room. And so I'm not afraid of.
I wish I could do that. Changing floors, that would be amazing. But getting flooring done is so expensive. Dennis is a coworker that's doing they're changing their flooring right now, and I think they're going to spend like $15,000. My other friend, she redid her flooring. She spent $12,000. My other friend, he redid his floorings. He spent like $8,000. I just want to throw up. Like I hate my flooring right now. It's gray, but you know what? I think I can live with gray, even though I hate gray.
Changing floors, as you'll see as we go through.
I wish I could change floors. So expensive. Yeah, it's so expensive. What the heck is this? There's like a marble bar thing here. Do you guys see that? What the heck is that? Oh, zoom in a little bit. That's interesting. That's very interesting, huh? You know, I never understood these living rooms. But I guess for me, I like to have my living room function as a place where I can watch TV. This is like a living room where you just like sit and gather and talk to people. Ew, yuck. I don't want to do that. I just want to watch TV.
So this is the living room. It's kind of bonkers.
Will you ever do a house tour? Did I do a house tour? I know there's like on my vlogs. I did like a living room tour. I did a bedroom tour, but like a house tour. I don't know, man. This house is a... Let me just tell you something. In my bedroom, we just have the mattress on the floor, okay? Because we don't want to spend money on a fucking bed. What do you call this again? The I don't know. It's the thing that you put a bed mattresses on. Okay, I just put the mattress on the floor. I don't want to spend money on it. It's like I wanted to. It was like $1,000 to buy this really nice wood bed. Yeah, bed frame. Yeah, bed frame. So it's been about probably. The last time we had a bed frame was when we lived in the East Coast, and that was like 6 years ago. It's been 6 years since I had a bed frame. We just got mattress on the floor.
The best way, I think. I really wanted it to be a bit of a showstopper, and
you know, I'm not a huge fan of whatever this is and all this like stringy thing here. Don't like that. Not a huge fan of that for picture thing there too, but yeah, this living room is interesting.
There were certain elements that I really knew that
I like her carpet.
I had this swing.
Looks
in a
nice.
different house.
Oh, I like this too. This looks really cool. Oh, wait, it's a swing. Oh, what the? I thought it's a swing. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
And the original swing we lost in a fire, but I really had a vision of having the swing there, which I lie in it all the time. I mean, I go there and I read or talk on the phone.
Yeah, I hate the finding thing because it just reminds me of cable. You know how you have your computer stuff and all your cable organization? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like seeing cables and all that.
Whatever. And it's become one of my favorite spots. The lights. I'm friendly.
Yeah, you know what? This might look good if it's night outside and you get the lights on. I think in the daytime, it just probably just looks a little interesting. Nighttime probably looks good. I wish that's what Architecture Digest would do. I wish they would do shots in the daytime and the nighttime, but that would require them to come back and take more shots. But I wish they would do that because sometimes like your house just has a whole different vibe, especially at nighttime. My friend has a really fucking cool house. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like groovy and funky. Groovy, funky, colorful. And I only been there at night. She's got like all these like cool little neon lights and all that stuff. She has a mirror that's like RBG rainbow. It's like super fucking cool. I was actually just there because she hosted a something called a Hochella. It's supposed to be Coachella, but she called it Hochella. And her house is really cool. I like vibes at night. Daytime, I wouldn't know. I don't know if it would be like as funky.
With Lindsay Adelman, who's an amazing lighting designer, I'm sure.
Like it's pretty. Oh, they're like zipper chains. Oh,
You know,
they look pretty. See, they look really pretty when you're close up, but from far away, it just looks like a bunch of like, I don't know, like it's kind of
Just sent
messy.
some drawings of the room, and I said, just do whatever. And so she came back with this insane.
You guys ever go to the hair salon and say, just do whatever. I'm fine. I'm chill. And then they do whatever. And you're like, fuck me. Why did I tell them to do whatever? I hate this.
Beautiful. This is, I think, the Paradise collection. I think it's.
Hi,
I
Brandon.
think it's somehow inspired by Guns N' Roses. It's just so cool, and it was so nice to.
Oh, inspired by Guns N' Roses.
give
Okay.
An amazing artist
Cool.
like Lindsay license to
Story.
just do whatever she wanted. Like we made no edits. I just said do it. It's like the jewelry for the living room.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Like it looks really cool, but I feel like it just doesn't blend. Maybe they need to do something more with the walls or something to have it blend in more. I feel like it just like kind of just sticks out.
This bar is. I found this. I found the inspiration.
Oh, I love the lemons, love the limes, love it all. You haven't had a haircut for a year. Yeah, I try to cheap out because I don't like paying for haircuts, especially in LA. They're really expensive. So I've been going to Chinatown and have this lady cut my hair, but I need to do like a real haircut. So I found a salon. It's like a Japanese salon, but the lady cuts it for, you can either get it for $90 or $130. But we'll see. I don't know. I think I'm going to let it grow out more before I get a haircut, like a major haircut.
On the internet, this beautiful kind of jade bar somewhere. It was very modern, and so I asked Stephen and Robin if there was a way that we could kind of take the idea.
Also, this gives me so much anxiety. She said jade bar. I don't know. Is this kind of like marble where it's super porous? You have to baby the crap out of this. Like, I don't understand how people get marble and use it as their cooking countertop. It's super porous. Go for granite. You don't have to worry about stains and all that stuff. We had a marble countertop once. We didn't know how porous it was. Dude, if you drink red wine, if you make food on there, if you get some chili sauce on there, it stains. It freaking stains, and it's so nasty.
But make it different and unique and also slightly more traditional to fit in with those more traditional elements of the house. And
wipe this down.
so they drew this beautiful thing, and then Bridget and I went to the stone yard, and we were kind of like wandering around. We didn't know what material we were going to choose, and we were looking at some quartzes and some different marbles, and then we both came from different directions and like saw this and fell in love with it at the same time. I don't even know what kind of marble it is, but it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's so porous. This is a headache for me. I'm like, she can never entertain anyone on here. If they ever put a glass down, there's no coaster. She's gonna get pissed.
I usually have some Japanese whiskey is usually my favorite thing to have. Unfortunately, I'm not drinking very much this year, so I'm having mostly seed lip cocktails, which is like mocktail or sparkling water.
Is that like her brand or something? Did she just do a plug?
But when the time comes, I will heavily utilize her. This couch, I don't remember where I first saw this couch, but
Oh God, sharp corners. For accident prone. Ouch, 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 ouch.
knew that I wanted it for this house when I saw it. I ordered it, and I was like, Bridget, help me. And then she kind of modified the size a little bit. I just love that it's already in a U shape so that people feel like they can pile in. There's something almost like 70s about that, which I love. And we actually use this all the time. Even though we just kind of moved in, we're in this room a lot, and it's like a really nice place to sit.
Yeah, there's no TV. I'm like, where's the TV at? I want the TV. Okay, so this is the overview of her living room.
We're in this room a lot, and it's like a really nice place to sit and be together.
What are we thinking? I'm not liking the living room. I like the carpet. This marble thing just stands out way too much. I love, love, love her windows though. Oh my God, I love the windows. I love the windows and I love the carpet. Everything else I'm just like, maybe, I do like her. Huh? Policy violations. What? uh, Hello. Are you back yet? They're just sitting here. Oh, hi, we're back. Okay, hello, we're back now. So, tip, if anyone streams on YouTube, if you're watching something that's going to get dinged by YouTube copyright, what's going to happen is in your, let me see if you can find it. In your stream, it's going to start dinging red. I should have had that help. I should have had that up. Oh, right here, right here. It's going to start dinging red. Man, but we paused so much and talked over it. It's not like we're just sitting here and not reacting to it. We're talking over it. Yeah, so what you do is watch this part right here, and this will let you know if you're about to get dinged soon. It'll give you like a heads up. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Okay, well, we'll just scroll through it, I guess. This is her. Oh, what the heck is this? Whoa! Wow! Wow! What is this? This is so cool. Wow! This is so cool. This is like her basement? Oh my God. It looks like a hotel. It's an orgy basement. Like a Gwen's face. She's not happy that I'm reacting to this video. Guys, stop talking shit about her living room. You're getting me in trouble. She ain't happy with me right now. She's like, talking shit about damn living room. You know how much money I spent on this? Wow. Wow. This is so cool. Wow. Amazing. All right. That's the end of it. I just want to see her house. Wait, do we not see her backyard though? All right. That's it. She didn't even show us like anything else. Well, I guess it's private because she, you know, her kids are living there and all that stuff. Damn. All right. Well, let's just end it here. Oh, this is what a $200 million net worth looks like. I never leave the house. Dude, I would slip and fall so much here. I don't know. This is definitely like this is an orgy shower. Who would be taking showers next to each other like that? This is where she spent her money off her group. Oh my God. All right, guys. Now we know AD. Gotta be careful with AD. All right, guys. Man. Whoa, what a transition that we're gonna have. All right, that was Gwen's house. Thanks, Gwen. Thanks for letting us in. I'm sorry. At least we took our shoes off, though. We did make fun of your living room, but we took our shoes off. The backyard is filled with dirty mattresses and old washing machines. Oh, God. If there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm heading to Gwen's house. Do you guys ever watch that movie? It's a zombie movie where they did go over a celebrity's house. Oh, it was Bill Murray's house. Yes, it was Bill Murray's house. Yeah, it was what was it called? Zombieland? Is it Zombieland or something? We're gonna sue us for good thing I have $1. You know what? She doesn't even need to hire Owen, okay? I'll surrender. No need to get Owen in between us. Yeah, Zombieland. Oh, I love that movie. Heated floors while walking around buck naked. Oh gosh, heated floor sounds amazing. Gotta go back to Korea or Japan for that. In Korea, they have heated floors in the bathroom. And in Japan, there's this guy that I watched his video. He had heated floors in his living room and kitchen. Oh, I wish I could find that video, but I have no idea who that content creator was. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can find it. Let's see. Let me go look at my search history. It wasn't Murray's house, FY. Oh, yeah, I figured. I figured. 28 Days Later, best zombie movies. Oh my God, 28 Days Later is, whew, that movie's rough. I liked it too, but yeah, that movie's rough. That's a rough movie. A lot of hard scenes to watch. House Tour. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. House Tour. House tour. House tour. New house. New house. Gym tour. Oh, I wonder if I could find it. This guy in Japan did a house tour and it was super cool. New home. Japan house. New home. Tokyo house. Japan house. Oh, wait. This guy.
I love it.
This guy right here. Hold on. I just want to show you his heated floors. Well, I can't really show you heated floors. Okay, guys, here's the floors. And yes, they are heated. That's all I can tell you.
Anyways,
It's not like it's like the thermal radiation thing where you can see the heat just radiating out of the floors.
tour. I'll go ahead and bring you guys upstairs.
We're going upstairs.
Of course, nice format. We have the second bathroom up here. Everything
Oh, squatty potty.
is censored lights. Sinks are usually on the back side.
That's actually really cool, right? I like that. The sink water is being reused for toilet water. That's really cool. I want it. I want that.
So that's one thing that was interesting. Obviously, we have the bidet, the sprayer.
Oh, I want this so bad. I have a bidet, but the one in the master's bathroom, the toilet is shaped funny, so I can't put a bidet on there. But dude, my bidet does not spray warm water into your butt, okay? It only sprays cold water. I want warm water.
Here, this heated seats, flush, and a bunch of other settings that I don't even know are the main section of the
And the house, like, oh, this is all heated floors right here. I want heated floors.
Here's the living room. The huge 80
That was like a IKEA couch right there.
TV.
Like I recognize that.
Us use this the whole time.
Wait, my neighbors above me have heated floors because my apartment has horrible insulation. All my heating goes right out of the ceiling. Oh, rip. Well, space heaters then? Whose house is this? It's a guy that just moved to Japan and he's renting a house right now. I have no idea who they are, but they popped up in my feed. And their house looks really cool. It has like a garage. Having a garage in Japan is rare.
2-car garage. I got
2-car garage.
Sylvia and my R34 in here.
He's got a garage here. His office is actually really cool. I'm actually always surprised when I see influencers who just post their like entire neighborhood. Like, I don't know, maybe he doesn't get stalkers yet. I don't know. I'd be scared, man. You never know. Yeah, so he's like a car guy, I think. I want to show you this right here. Oh, this is the Genkan. So Genkan is like where you put your little shoes and you come into the house.
And yeah,
Little Genkan.
this is pretty big. Not really your Japanese standard.
And look, you can see into the garage.
Over here we got my little crawler display. My plants that I bought.
Nothing like Paltrow's, but enough for me. Here in Germany, generally more effort is being spent on houses and quality. We don't more often. You know what? My favorite types of house styles, I like Japanese house styles, and then I like the cottage style. Like, I don't know, the cozy cottage or something like that. Ugh.
Nice.
Or like the haunted mansion style, but you know, we can't buy a haunted mansion, but I would love to have a haunted mansion house.
Plants, by the way. We got our shoe closet here. My favorite
Look at this. Isn't this so cool?
part
That's so cool. You got a little window looking to your garage.
has to be this section right here. We have the big glass window.
That's so cool. Homes in Japan are not typically like this, by the way. This is a very different type of home style. Hold on. I love the English countryside homes. Yes! They look so cool. The only thing that I can get close to is I'm trying to have an English garden. Okay, I gave my dog their heart cookies and I was like, you know what? I might as well use the bathroom. And yeah. Vertical blinds. They are vertical blinds. I don't like vertical blinds. Yeah. You guys ever seen that movie with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet where they do a switcheroo? So Kate Winslet lives in England and then she goes to, it's like a house swap kind of thing. She goes to England and she lives in Cameron Diaz's like LA gorgeous big home. And then Cameron Diaz goes to live in Kate Winslet's like cottage home. I want to stay in her cottage home so bad. The cottage home looks so cool. The Holiday. Yes, The Holiday. Yes. I love that movie. Yeah, I want to like rent like a little cottage home like that. It'd be like really cozy, you know, get the fireplace going and all that, get the snow outside. Yes, particularly the German windows are something America could benefit from if they get adapted. Oh, what are the German windows? Does anyone watch the Petherics on YouTube where they renovate an abandoned convent? They just installed heated floors in the future kitchen. Interesting to watch. I like high ceilings, a warehouse, old church barn, industrial buildings, conversion. Tracy, miss my high ceilings in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Yeah, high ceilings are nice. It gets really echoey though, especially if you have dogs that like to yap yap. Yep, I hate vertical blinds too. Also dust traps. Yes, I freaking hate them. I hate dust. I hate dust so much. Or there's a way to just get rid of all dust. There's a YouTube channel with a lady who lives high up in the Arctic. It's cozy and it's beautiful. Wait, in the Arctic? Why is she up there? Does she like research or anything like that? No, I watched a place in the Sunday home. Oh, in the Sun Home and Away Good Homes on that program. Gotcha. Okay, we're digressing so much. Let's get back on track. Okay. So we're done with Gwen. We got to watch a little bit of the juror. I will always hate that word. Jury member. I'm going to say jury member. It's easier for me to say. Jury member interview. I believe there's other jury members who also went and did interviews as well, but it didn't pop up in my feed. But I think I saw like one. It was a guy. But let's catch up a little bit. So you guys were telling me about Sarah Boone. And I didn't really do any deep dive research or anything like that. I know Sarah Boone is the one who allegedly left her boyfriend in a suitcase and he was crying to get out because there was a video that surfaced. He was crying to get out, saying he couldn't breathe and she was laughing at him. And then she said that she fell asleep and woke up the next day and her boyfriend was dead. And I guess she called the cops afterwards. But I want to watch the body cam footage of the police confronting her, I guess, and then maybe watch the interrogation. For the interrogation, there is a 2-hour long one, or we can watch the condensed version by JCS. I don't know. Today maybe we'll watch the condensed one. I think at some point maybe we'll watch like the longer version, but let me know what you guys prefer. Yeah, she lives there with her family. They take trips across the ice to stay even more basic holiday cabin to see the sunrise is amazing. Oh, that sounds so pretty. I watched that. Celia in Svalbard. Oh God. Can't pronounce that. It's a great watch. You're going to love it. Should I just read a little synopsis? So I don't know too much information about it. I just shared you everything that I know. Oh, I do know that it happened in February 2020. So let's see if we get any details from this one. Actually, should we read it? No, let's not read. Let's not spoil it. No spoilers. This is her face though. I think I started watching this and I was like, wait, I need to watch this with YouTube. All right, so this is February 24, 2020. Oh wow, this is before we had the lockdowns in America. All right, no audio yet. I think we're pulling up into the house right now. So this must be her calling the police at, what is that? Wait, this is late in the day. Ouch, ouch. Give her a cigarette and some water. Who's Sarah Boone?
Yep. It's 6:07, so it's gonna be turned over to you guys. Yep.
Oh Lord. We're gonna speed up a little bit. I'm gonna have the audio up.
You could get all your guys out of there? What's that? You could get everyone out of there? You gotta go put on the other things. Oh yes, thank you.
How's the audio? Going through some files right now. Was that paperwork? What is that? Some questionnaire? I'm just a little bit confused at how late it is. I thought she called the police in the morning. She really thought it was an accident. Yeah, how do you accidentally just lock someone up in a suitcase playing hide and go seek and then accidentally just forgot about them? Have I ever been interviewed for a murder investigation? No, I've never. All right, we're putting some gloves on. Oh, God.
What time did you call it?
Wait, is that Sarah Boone or is that someone else? Oh, that's someone else. Wait, no, it's her. It's her. It's her face.
Okay, I'll talk to you. We gotta get some information.
I know, that's my property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick or just so you know what's going on.
Where's he at? He's walked that way. Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay?
I had a cigarette lit.
I'll get it for you.
Oof.
Okay, 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
Wait, so she's saying it's an accident and all she cares about is getting her Dr. Pepper on the counter. She needs a drink.
It's Herman too.
She's not even crying. Is she even trying? What does it say? Crime scene contamination sheet, Orange County Sheriff's Office. So we're in Florida? I think someone mentioned Florida. Turn the sound up. Oh, God, I don't know why the audio is just poop. Let's try. Give me a second. Oh, God. Volume booster.
Who pronounced?
Oh, right there.
Did you call it? What time did you call it?
So did you call it? What time did you call it?
Hello there.
She does not look happy right now. She looked like something bad happened to her, like she just got robbed or something.
You live here? Yes. Okay, I'll talk to you. We gotta get some information
I
from the
know,
fire
that's
department.
the property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick or just so he knows what's going on.
Where is he at?
He walked that way.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay?
I had a cigarette lit.
I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
How old is she?
It's Herman too.
40s? I don't know how he got in the suitcase. I have no idea.
Put the time that you called it. You got the time you called it? Okay, perfect. You can't go back inside. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend?
Yes, for like 3.5 years.
What happened?
He and I, we drank last night. We had a
Can you pass this to the around to the FBI guys? Stop. They need to sign that for sure.
They're with me, so they're
Oh, they're not leaving?
I think
Okay.
I woke her up.
No. Each of them has to, because this might be a real thing. So each of them has to put their name in.
I just put everybody.
Sarah Boone was in the middle of giving her side of the story. The officer just walked off.
What's going on? I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
This is kind of messy. We might just have to watch interrogation video.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, taking stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Oh my God. If I was this officer, I'd be like, ma'am, are you on drugs? What is going on? You're trying to put a puzzle together. You're drinking and then you're playing hide and go seek. If I was this officer, I would be very fucking confused right now. What is going on?
Okay. So he gets in the suitcase.
He gets in the suitcase.
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
Wait, her ex-husband is there too? Why is her ex-husband there?
He lives here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
I
Why?
didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys. I tried giving you
Ex-husband, like, I can attest that we used to play suitcase hide and go seek before.
the problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep
When did you do CPR?
this morning when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yeah.
1 o'clock right now.
I tried I was awake, but I
Oh, okay. So the hours are wrong. It's 1 o'clock right now. She says she woke up, tried to do CPR, and then the officer's like, dude, it's fucking 1 o'clock.
actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So
Oh, so you got out late?
And I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband or
Yes.
your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay.
She didn't even try. You know, do you guys remember Dahlia? Oh, God, we got to watch Dahlia Dippolito. Dahlia Dippolito hired a dude to kill her husband. When the dude found out and told the cops, they faked the whole thing. And she came back to the crime scene and she started crying. She started bawling out. She was putting on a whole damn show. Sarah Boone didn't even try. She didn't even cry. She's like, oh my God, I forgot. I don't know. I just forgot. We were drunk playing hide and go seek.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who zipped him up? And
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying.
Oh my God. We're watching this in normal speed. I was like, wait, is this sped up or something? Her face and she...
But then I fell asleep.
Like, what, are you a kid?
Okay. You're okay.
Like, I don't know. I'm getting so many reactions from her that I'm so confused. She's like having an outburst. She's a little bit angry. And then she's like this face usually means like disbelief. Like, I can't believe you don't believe me. I don't know why she's making this face right now.
I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what
I
happened.
fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or
What
what.
kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Aneurysm.
No,
None
you
that I
didn't take
know
any
of.
medicine
No,
last night?
no.
No medicine.
All we had was a bottle of wine.
Did she even try to delete the footage? Did she even try to delete the footage or anything?
Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was
What
doing
time
CPR.
did you start? Probably, you give me a rough ballpark.
Man, this poor officer, she's probably confused as heck.
Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am
Hold on,
so
one
cotton
second,
mouth
one
right
second.
now.
I just need my Dr. Pepper, please. I mean,
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get done with this, okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you, ma'am.
Well,
Appreciate it.
Brian's like, let me out of here. I'm done with this relationship.
I know.
Do me a favor. Stand over there by that car. Give me 1 second. Just give us a second, okay?
Somebody else on that call and break and
It's on the counter.
I can't move anything from out of the house.
I'm so thirsty. Like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right?
Oh my God. I think there's something just wrong with her.
Sit.
May I
I
have
don't
some water?
want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right?
Like what? I don't know. Maybe she got diabetes or something and her blood sugar levels are really low and she's like really scared that she's going to die or something. I don't know.
Sit.
May I
I
have some
don't.
water? Just water.
I can get you some water, okay? Just I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me.
I need, please, I need water.
Okay, I'll get some for you.
222 Charlie, put you on it.
She has a son with the ex. She does. I know that her boyfriend has kids.
Okay, so you don't live here in this house.
No. I live down in Lake Winona.
This is so bizarre.
Monaco. Okay. So kind of tell me how you came here today, or
Well, I had been calling.
come down here because we got to talk.
I've been calling since.
How old is her kid?
You've been calling your ex-wife or current wife?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Ex-wife. We've
Okay.
been divorced about a year and a half. About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is supposed to be her day. So,
Oh, she was supposed to take the kid. Oh.
child.
Okay.
She's generally not very good about always doing it. and drink.
They called back and said
She
she
has
was
a bit of
still
a
there,
problem
or
there.
she came back.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I started calling like 11:30, called every half hour or so, and then
She was back inside the lobby.
finally got a hold of her
At what time? She said she woke up at 12:30.
12:49.
Okay.
Which is when she told me
Dude, the leaf blower guy, go away. We're busy right now.
what was going on and if I'd come over here. So I came over.
She called at 12:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 12:49.
12:49.
Got over here, told her she.
This reminds me when we would try to sleep it in the summer times, and then they would do the weed whacking, the grass blowing at like 9 a.m. in the morning. Oh my God, that used to trigger the heck out of me.
You need to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. I walked back out the house because I didn't really want to
Who
be
called?
there.
Did you call or did she call?
Well, I called. She called me back when I was on my way to make
She didn't even call 911. She called him first, and then he had to call 911. What?
sure I was coming over. But I called her
Give me
initially.
1 second, okay?
Shut up. With your
I called her
pink
initially.
You have
pants. Get
water in
away.
your car by any chance?
I don't think so.
Nothing? Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, so she called.
Go get her some pond water or something. Look like there might be a pond back there.
You get over here.
Well, I called her first.
Okay.
Trying to find out if she's going to be at Lucas. That's when she told me everything was going on. I got my stuff together, put the puppy up in his crate. When I was starting to drive over here is when she called me to make sure I was coming, and then I got over here after.
Man, poor guy. He's getting sucked into this. He's gonna have to testify. Oh God, poor dude.
Did you go inside and see and then?
I walked inside the front. I didn't see the little front tile area.
Come on, step this way.
I saw legs. I just didn't
Really, David?
found it, so I told her. I
Well,
was
just
going
for
to
the
come
sake of the crime
outside.
scene, I want to know if I were to find your footprint, it would be because you went this far into the house. So did you actually make entry
I don't
past
think
the
I-
threshold?
I don't think I ever made it to the carpet. I think it was just in that.
Okay,
I've
good.
been over here before.
Right. Yeah.
But no, I don't think I stepped past
You
that
did- okay.
tile area.
Okay. So
I don't think I touched doorknob. I don't think I.
Dude, that's so sad because the man has kids. Like, can you imagine his kids finding out about this? Like, that your dad passed away, but not only that, how he died and like how he suffered. Oh, that's so sad.
Touched anything in the kitchen. I don't know if that really matters.
Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of what you have. Well, sit tight for us. We're going to make a few phone calls and then we'll go from there. Do you
Okay,
know if
that's
he has
fine.
any medical issues or?
He ain't gonna know anything about the boyfriend. All right, let's go back
I've
to
met him before.
Boone. Oh, yep, there she is. She's popping up again.
So you've had a second to kind of collect yourself. Tell it to me again. You guys were playing last night, drinking a bottle of wine,
Putting puzzles together, doing
doing
artwork.
puzzles, artwork. Okay.
Had a bottle of wine and then decided to play hide and seek. So he
What
gets,
time was that? Do you remember?
I mean, I know that I was in bed probably by like what, 12:30?
Okay.
Well, I went,
So you went to bed at 12:30 and then you slept for 12 hours?
Upstairs at least,
Okay.
and-
Hungover?
I fell asleep,
Okay.
forgetting that he was
So
in
you
the
guys were
suitcase.
playing the hide and go seek.
Yes.
Oh, what was when she was filming her boyfriend? What time? What was the timestamp on that? Was it like 4 a.m., 3 a.m.? Do we get a timestamp on that?
And at some point you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, you know.
He thought it was funny to go into a suitcase, and I really want to know what prompted this. I wonder if she thought it would be funny if he got in the suitcase and she convinced him to get in. And maybe he was really drunk or something. He was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, like, let's just, whatever. Let's just fuck around. Like, I wonder if she was the one who was forcing him to get in there.
You know, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep.
10 p.m.-ish?
I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right
when he
where
got
it
in
is.
Oh, you know what? She said she fell asleep. I want to know if she had any phone activity afterwards. Like, did she really fall asleep?
Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he was...
Because I have a hard time believing that she's able to just fall asleep. I mean, she could just be completely psychotic or something like that. But like, you put your boyfriend, okay, the boyfriend's in the suitcase. I have a hard time believing that she just fell asleep. I don't know. It's either she would stay awake from either excitement or either stay awake because, you know, maybe she's like at the thrill of it or something. Like, I don't know. I feel like you would still be awake for a couple of hours.
Funny, a little
It
joke.
was. We both were laughing about it. And then I fell asleep.
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally forgetting that he was in the suitcase still.
Okay. And then you came back downstairs?
This morning? Or this afternoon, yes, when I got
Ballpark,
up.
what time?
12:30-ish. I was awake, but I totally forgot that he was in the suitcase. He can tell you there's a lot of things that we have been going through.
What? Oh God, that's why she brought the ex-boyfriend here. She wants the the ex-husband to vouch for her and say that like, oh yeah, you know, they've been in a tumultuous relationship. I've heard bad things about this guy before, right? Is that what she's trying to say?
Jobs.
Yeah, he did tell me.
Life, all that good
Something with jobs? I don't know.
stuff. So I just totally
So
forgot.
you began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About
And he
what time
gurgled.
this morning
Like he
did you
gurgled.
start doing
Wait, he gurgled? No way. That would mean he was still alive.
CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. It was afternoon because
afternoon.
I was awake. But then I finally decided to come downstairs at like 12:30-ish, whatever it is. And I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase and he wasn't moving. Nothing was happening. So I unzipped and unzipped.
So when you woke up this morning and he wasn't next to you, you're just like, you know, he's just off downstairs, probably eating breakfast. You know, he's probably doing something else.
Took him out and started doing CPR on him. He was on his way over here. I called you when he got here.
Once he got here, you called us?
Yes.
Okay.
And like air was coming out and he was gurgling, but
No, she's
I
lying.
could tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR. You were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
All
the
right.
person that was on the phone with me also, I counted with him doing.
And he's got no medical? He doesn't take any medication?
I don't know. Like, I don't know medical-wise. Like,
Do you know how long they were together for? Was it for a couple of years, couple of months?
I know he doesn't take any medications whatsoever.
Okay.
The only thing, like I said, I don't know if alcohol had something to do with it, but we had a bottle of wine.
Oh, only if she said that they had like 3 to 4 bottles of wine. You only had 1 bottle of wine? Do you have liquor?
Okay. All right. Here's, I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can
you
I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
What kind of drugs were they doing? Were they doing drugs?
I'll do what I can to get you a cup because I don't want you to have to keep doing that.
Oh, she's drinking the hose water. Good. It's America. It's clean. It'll be fine.
The cups are like right there.
Sit right here. Don't talk to the ex-husband right
Oh,
now,
I won't.
okay?
I won't. But can I have a cigarette, please?
Oh my God, girl.
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay? I'll try my best to get you what you need, okay? Maybe one of these deputies has a pack from someone, you know, sit down.
She over here asking for Dr. Pepper, asking for a cigarette. Meanwhile, Jorge, he couldn't even get some damn air.
And I'll try and get you what you need, okay?
Just cut, please.
Okay. I don't want you on your feet.
You on camera still?
Yeah.
I feel bad for her kid.
Want to talk over here?
All right, what's going on? Talking.
Sleeping under the...
Poor thing.
Wait, there's a
Your
dog.
backyard's not fenced. Okay.
There's a dog there?
Because we put him in the backyard, and I guess he knew to...
Oh my God, they have a dog together. Oh my God, poor dog.
I'm sorry?
Your dog. We thought the backyard was fenced.
The dogs are outside?
No. We have them contained.
One's deaf and one's blind.
Okay.
That's why I was making sure they were under the table.
Oh my God, one's deaf, one's blind. I don't know. I hope she takes good care of her dogs at least.
Nope, that's yours. So we just stand, wait for get the instructions on what to do next.
All right, she's sitting on the ground now. She got her water. She ain't got no cigarette though.
I could tell you this, I'm gonna be here just as long as you are.
Dude, is she sitting there complaining about this? Got more detectives arriving on the scene. Got a little meeting going on. They're like, guys, this is going to be unbelievable.
I said the detectives were gonna come out and talk to you and go from there. You know what I'm saying? They're here. They're gonna ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
Yo, she should have knocked on the neighbor's door. Hey, can I get a cigarette, please? I can't go into my own house to get a cigarette. It's a crime scene right now. You know, I'm accused of doing something. Just go to the neighbor's house.
Sir, my name's Chelsea. My partner Scott. To my understanding, you reside here?
Yes.
Okay. Is it just you?
And George.
I have a question. The interrogation is 2 hours long. Should we watch the full interrogation or should we watch the JCS version of it? What do you guys think?
I have a 9-year-old. It's 50-50 split.
Your former husband. Okay. But you reside here with George, and then your son lives with you, or lives, there's 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay. So from what
Rodriguez
has told me, she explained last night that you guys were drinking a bottle of wine, and around midnight, you decided.
I can tell that she's insufferable. If she's already this insufferable, then her going through the process of being locked up and being in prison, oh my God. Like the interrogation, I don't know if we're ready for it.
You guys, okay. You guys decided to play hide and seek.
Well, we were playing hide and seek, and then
Was your son home at the time, or okay?
no, he was with mine.
Okay, so I just want to get a baseline of her side of the story. Oh wait, are they going to continue asking her? Okay, let's keep listening actually.
Okay.
Decided to play. We're just stupid like that. Like,
Sure.
we were putting puzzles together. We were doing artwork. You can see the puzzle that we finished in there, and then the artwork, and then decided to play hide and seek, just being stupid.
Okay.
Okay.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too.
Look at her. She's already trying to protect herself. He decided to get in the suitcase. He was laughing about it too.
To dip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. So this morning or this afternoon when I actually got up out of the bed, I thought for sure he was downstairs on the laptop because he was being really quiet. But then I came downstairs and I'm like, where is he? Like, and then that's when I found him.
My God, the sound effects. And I was like, oh, and that's when I found out.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. And then you weren't sure about if you woke up this morning.
It was afternoon. I mean, I was awake.
Look at the detectives, man. One's got his arm crossed. The other one's like, I'm so confused. Oh, this is going to be batshit
This
crazy.
afternoon.
But I just didn't want to come downstairs. So I
Okay.
just laid in the bed for a little while. And then I eventually came downstairs and was confused about where he was. And then I was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase still. So
Okay.
I pulled him out and I stretched him out and I started to try to do CPR on him. I
Okay.
called you guys. Well, I called Brian.
Okay.
And then as soon as he got here, which is 30 seconds down the road, I called you guys.
Okay.
And the person on the phone had me do the compressions continually still and count.
Okay, so I just want to get what her side of the story is when the cops first arrive on the scene. Let's listen to the. Oh God, there's more of her right here. What's this?
Really scared. Like,
Well, we're
you don't
here,
know
so
anything though, like why or how?
So we will not know the answer to that because we're not doctors. So what's going to happen is he's going to go to the medical examiner's office and he'll have what's called an autopsy.
Yeah.
That'll be first thing tomorrow morning. I'll know a lot, hopefully a lot more tomorrow morning as far as him.
I don't know, man. The Murdoch one had a lot of twists and turns. That was pretty fucking wild.
But I cannot, there's no way I could say how, why.
So just by looking at him, like why is he
It's just so interesting how she's not even trying to even cry for him or anything like that.
purple?
Oh, that's normal when someone passes away. Lividity.
She asking why he's purple?
Turn.
as soon as the heart stops beating, the blood starts to settle to the lowest points of the body, and then it just comes very pronounced. So that's just called complete. It happens every night.
I'm like really scared. I want you guys to know that.
We know you scared.
So while we're here, nothing's going to happen to you. Before we go and make any notifications, you'll have plenty of time to leave or do it.
Run.
Yeah, it's crazy that this happened and all she cares is just about herself. She's like, I'm really scared. I'm really thirsty. I really need a Dr. Pepper. I really need a cigarette. Oh my God. Oh, good. Okay, let's go to the interview. I should have it around here. Let me pull it up really quick. Me. See, JCS, right? JCS. Oh, this one here. Sarah literally thinks she's going home. This thumbnail. Oh God, that does not surprise me whatsoever. Okay, let's watch the JCS version. Oh, we get to listen to 911 call. 911 call. Okay, let's do this. Let me know if the audio is good.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
4748 France Court.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Fire risk. Just tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in a case and we were playing.
I put him in a suitcase and we were playing, okay?
Like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So.
But why would you hide and seek in a suitcase is kind of weird because isn't that hiding and seek means that like you don't know where they're hiding, right? If you put them in a suitcase, you know where they're hiding. The seek is already there.
I fell asleep and I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
He was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Yeah, we're hating his attitude already.
No.
I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
purple.
Okay, listen to me. Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I want you to lay him
Oh my
flat on his
God.
back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay,
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, man, that's fine. We're still good.
And she was asking the officer, so like, why does he turn purple? Why does that happen? What do you think, Miss Boone?
2 compressions on him, okay? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in center of the...
She doesn't want to do this because she knows he's dead. She's like, I don't even want to try to give him CPR. I know he's dead.
chest.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Yeah, she doesn't even want to try because she's like, he's dead. What's the point of me doing this? I don't want to do this.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay, listen to
That's
me.
a lie.
Place the heel of your hand right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I didn't know we were going to get a little bit of this. Oh, okay. I didn't know we're going to get a little bit of this. Let's watch. Sorry about that.
Who pronounced?
Oh, right there.
This is 42-year-old Sarah Boone.
42.
You just heard on the 911 call a few seconds ago.
Oh my God, she's 42 years old and she acts this childish. How? What happened in your life, ma'am?
Her boyfriend was 42-year-old George Torres Jr., who she locked inside a suitcase the night before, ultimately leading to him dying of suffocation. Sarah's explanation is that it was a totally unintentional and unforeseen accident, but what she's completely unaware of at this particular moment is the fact she recorded 2 videos on her phone last
Oh my God, 2 videos.
night, the first of which was taken at 11:12 p.m. and shows her laughing at George while he's zipped up in the suitcase.
11:12?
George isn't laughing. He's asking to be let out and repeatedly stating that he can't breathe. The second video was recorded 11 minutes later, showing the same thing, except the suitcase was flipped over and in a different area of the apartment.
Oh! How is she this stupid?
Sarah is both unmistakably and heavily intoxicated in these videos, which may explain the fact she didn't delete them. It would be safe to assume that she has no idea the videos exist. And yes, you will see the moment she becomes aware of their existence.
Oh my God. I guess it's going to be in the interrogation. She surrenders her phone and didn't even try to delete it.
We first have to acknowledge how this episode was even possible, and that would be the Law and Crime Network. They sent us the uncompressed documents that comprise this video, and almost every case we have covered, or will cover, is already available in its raw form on this channel, which includes the...
Yay! Shout out to Law and Crime. We love Law and Crime. All right, Law and Crime. We love it.
I had a cigarette lit.
I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
Unbelievable.
I just got here, so fill me in.
I'm going to go on a limb here. I'm starting to think she's not a good person.
Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
Like, having a good time with one another, but we're drinking.
Oh God, this puzzle's gonna come into evidence. Dude, I'm thinking of like this like puzzle that my siblings and I used to build. It was like this giant ass puzzle of like the Rugrats character, and it was like 7 pieces. Each puzzle was like ginormous.
We had a bottle of wine.
I wonder what puzzle's in there.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay, okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys. All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
False. Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Yeah, I don't know why she would go with that narrative that all she had was a bottle of wine. She should have said that she was completely out of it. Out of it. She should have been like, I was so drunk. I can't believe this happened. I don't know how this happened. And then, you know, waterworks. There you go. Oh my God.
Let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so cotton mouth right now. It's on the counter.
I can't remove anything from out of the house.
Thirsty, like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal with, right?
Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you this with Sarah Boone's face. I'm going to use the restroom really quick. Have fun. You're going to get sleep paralysis tonight. Whew. Okay. We should have a collage of like, I had this one crazy one of it was Jody. Oh my God, it was so funny. It was like whenever Juan Martinez would go to where she was testifying and then walk across the courtroom and she would just like side eye eyeballing him because she fucking hated him. Oh, hilarious. Okay, sorry guys. No sleep paralysis. I'm just kidding.
Sit. I don't water. Just water. I can get you some water, okay?
The officer then talks to Sarah's ex-husband.
About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is supposed to be her day.
He referred to the fact that Sarah was meant to have custody of their son today.
Generally not very good about always doing it.
How old was her son during this time? Does anyone know?
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school?
Yes.
Okay.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911.
I know, right? It's okay. Most of us have forgotten drunk photos, but they don't usually include our significant others in suitcases.
Somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. But I called her
Give me
initially.
1 second, okay?
He's currently on parole because of it, so...
Because of domestic violence with her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's on
He
parole right
explains that
now?
George
Okay.
has been arrested for domestic violence multiple times against Sarah, and that Sarah's literally bailed him out every time.
Yeah, see, I think Sarah got the ex-boyfriend to come to the scene so he can like vouch for her and be like, okay, I need you to talk to the cops about how abusive George is, and you got to make me look good.
I don't know what it is.
But like, I don't think he's doing it intentionally. I think he's just, giving her side of the story.
Oh, she's getting water from this tap. Probably gonna pass out on us. Okay, well, listen.
The police officer asks the ex-husband to stick around for a little while longer. She then gets a notepad and returns to Sarah to collect more information.
At some point, you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be...
But on the 911 call, she said that she put him in the suitcase.
Okay, so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I felt...
And make him squirm a little bit, whatever it is. Oh, she dropped it in there.
asleep. I fell asleep.
That's her telling the truth right there.
What's the suitcase?
Right
You
where
got
it
in
is.
Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little
It
joke.
was. We both were laughing about it. And
Okay.
then I fell asleep
Where did you fall asleep at?
upstairs. I just totally
So you
forgot.
began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About
And he
what time
gurgled,
this morning
like he
did you
gurgled.
start doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. And it, like...
I want to know what their the autopsy says about the time of death, because she said he gurgled. I don't know why she would add that detail in. I don't believe that he did.
Air was coming out and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
Oh, she's like shaking right now.
Are you doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can
you...
I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay?
The officer then confirms the ex-husband will be taking custody of the child.
And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's
okay,
at school.
he's in school. How old is he?
This will be a fun one. He's 9. He's third grade.
I can't even start with how you would explain something like this. Okay.
The ex-husband leaves, and the officers wait for investigators to arrive.
Yep, hopefully the kid stays with ex-husband forever.
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now. We can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade?
The investigators then arrive.
Hey, Sarah. Did you get enough water? No, if you want to stay.
Do I have to stand up though? Oh my gosh, she's such a fucking child. She must have acted like this to get her way with people in the past and to get out of things. Just 42-year-old fucking woman child.
I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
All right, Sarah, my name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott.
They ask Sarah what happened.
She ain't even standing up.
Decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to zip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
After you zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all? Or?
Oh, he said, after you zipped him up, did you move the bag around or anything at all? She said, no. But it seems that she forgot that she filmed 12 hours ago of her moving the suitcase. Well, she filmed him in one location, and then the second video, he was already in a different location.
You just zipped it up and walked away
And I
laughing.
both were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay.
Don't matter.
I'm afraid for my life.
She's afraid for her life. Oh my God. Me.
I am afraid
Why is that?
for my life. His family have never liked me.
What does this have to do? Why are you trying to bring his family into this?
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay.
They're
So
going
it's
to kill me.
okay.
Do
Well,
they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me.
The detectives reassure Sarah that she's not about to get murdered, and then go in to investigate the apartment.
Wow.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you. We'll keep checking on you.
This police officer was brilliant. Her temperament was perfect for the situation. The investigators simply asked Sarah to stay somewhere else for the night, and to come to the police station the following day with any questions she might have. Sarah stayed with her ex-husband, then showed up
Oh God, poor ex-husband, poor kid.
at the sheriff's office the next day at 3:51 p.m. with an entire handwritten page of questions, the first of which was about when she's getting back her phone.
Oh God, how many lunch breaks do I get?
I'm gonna have you sit in the green chair that doesn't move. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, ma'am.
Sarah takes out her page of questions, which the investigator semi-acknowledges then brushes off.
Okay.
So obviously, he received his autopsy. So I'm gonna read you your rights again because we have.
Oh, they did the autopsy. So now they're going to get hopefully a, time that they think that he died. So it would probably offset her story where she's like, oh, he was gurgling.
To talk about that.
Miranda warning.
Right here, promise you anything to get you to talk to me. No. And do you understand what I just read you? Yes. Perfect. Okay.
Sarah has no idea what just happened.
This morning we went to his autopsy.
Yeah, wouldn't she be like, wait, why are you reading me my Miranda rights? Am I getting arrested? Oh man, Sarah, I should have got a public defender.
And we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor.
Oh no, is he gonna have like bruises everywhere? Interrogation channel is excellent. They have some fascinating stuff. I like this disembodied narrator, like Arrested Development.
So he had some injuries to his left shoulder.
Oh no.
He had.
Look at her. Look at her. I don't know if you guys can see her face right now, but she's scowling. Ugh. Wait, actually, hold on a second. Let me, here, we'll do it just for her. We'll zoom in periodically. Jesus.
He had a cut near his lip. We could see his
shaking her head.
I haven't laid a hand on Okay.
Forensics have since proven that George sustained his injuries the night he died, and he didn't have them before entering the apartment.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know.
He fell off my son's bike. Look at her trying to protect herself. Good God. Dude, you lock a guy in a suitcase and then you pretty much start beating him. Probably kick the suitcase, like.
And he's notorious for running into the wall.
He's notorious. Blame the victim, okay?
So I.
He's notorious for running to the wall of the hall or the tree.
The
Okay.
investigator details further injuries, including a contusion on his neck.
And they're all recent. Like they occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it. I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. We had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine, and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why.
What does play mean? Paint puzzles and play.
She had all night to set this up, which is the issue. For all we know, she could have designed this entire scene of events from scratch. There is a 12-hour gap between the timestamp on her videos to the moment police showed up on her doorstep, which is plenty of time to assemble what looks like a very pleasant scene of events that in no way precipitated a drunken act of revenge that ultimately led to murder.
No.
What do you think her motive was? Did something go down between them recently? I know that it was mentioned that he was arrested a couple times or something for like DV, but like, did he cheat on her? Did she cheat on him? Like, did something happen? Was there a catalyst?
Nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. Like, I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
Sure.
He also had, like on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising. And on like his head and his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him.
Oh, here we go. Defensive mode.
I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day. It was a good day. We've had good days lately. It's been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
The
How does she expect people to believe her when his body was found in a suitcase?
Gator now brings up Sarah's last call to police, reporting domestic violence.
He said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with a curtain rod.
Oh, a month ago?
You guys didn't take that either.
She just referred to the fact that George didn't face charges for the alleged assault.
Like, we've been good. I don't know if, like, it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation officer?
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talked to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I...
Oh, again, bringing up Brian. I think Brian's the name of the ex-husband. So Brian's the ex-husband that's going to vouch for her.
Flee, I go...
Or she thinks he is. Her motive may have been a mix of things he had actually done wrong and overall long-term mental issues. I think she is clearly long-term a psycho. We've been doing great at doing puzzles. Yeah, I can't imagine what it was like for her ex-husband. Poor dude. She accused him of cheating, abusing her, but I bet that was an excuse for her ongoing abuse and bad behavior.
Over there. So...
Sarah is detailing possible motives for retaliation. Routine procedure would be to keep her train of thought locked on this element, provide encouragement and understanding while inquiring further into the suspect's grievances with the victim. The only problem is that the lead interrogator really doesn't like Sarah.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure what their approach was going to be. Usually in their approach, they're like, you have a good cop, bad cop. So I'm assuming maybe red shirt is good cop, and then the lady's going to play bad cop. But usually they like kind of like pretend like they're like friends, buddy. They ease you in, and then bam, they show you contradicting evidence and see how you react to it. But they just went ham right into it. Like, yeah, he's got bruising. Can you explain that? What's up with that?
And abandons the task of pretending to, which makes this a significantly flawed, yet remarkably entertaining process to bear witness.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday, the last incident that you could remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago, so...
Give or take.
Right.
The investigator challenges an earlier assertion which remodels the discourse, and the suspect then starts defending her relationship with the victim.
I really love him, like I do, and I feel like I can help him. He came a really long way, and he was trying. He was really trying.
She somehow transitions into the principle of how she doesn't normally drink, and it's kind of
Okay.
only because of George that she drinks at all.
Okay.
Occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend. That's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more.
All I hear is her talking up how good she is and how bad he is.
Prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink.
Like, she hasn't had a kind thing to say about him at all.
Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself.
Did you?
And I tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him.
She said, ask everyone. I want to know what the people are going to say, because obviously we're going to get friends. We're going to get family members who are going to testify in the stand. I want to know what they're going to say. She says, ask anyone, ask everyone. I don't know. They might contradict her.
I took care of him.
Sarah talks about George's anger management classes.
Yeah. So she's basically saying that, like, George, he's a broken man. When I came into his life, I sat through with him through all the anger stuff. I helped him out. I'm the one who changed him. He's the man who he is now because of me. You know, I mean, now he's dead, but she's making it seem like she's like a saint for having dated him and deal with and put up with him.
And the supposed progress he was making.
And would always come home and show me his papers. And we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you. And
when I tell you I love him, I love him.
When you love somebody, you have limits.
Everybody tells me that.
At some point, somebody gets...
Look at the body language of the detective on the left side. She's like, she ain't buying any of this.
Enough.
In the next moment, the
She ain't
detective
even
will
trying.
say, then they have to do something to defend themselves. Sarah's temperament will completely switch at the completion of this sentence.
Oh.
They have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee. And I don't know if you would like to see on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop.
She explains how she once filed a restraining order against George, then for some reason brings up his ex-wife.
When I say a monster, she's a monster. Like, it does,
The interrogator lets her vent about the ex-wife for 2 minutes. She will now bring the focus back to the investigation.
Okay, so everyone's a monster except for her. George is a monster. Ex-wife is a monster. Ask everyone, ask anyone. They'll vouch.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any, like, timelines better? Like, what time you guys were playing, what time he was zipped up in the luggage, what time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
She recalls the game starting at around 4 p.m. and
4 p.m. Oh my God, how long was it in the suitcase for?
her going to sleep at around midnight.
So I have 4 and I have midnight, so there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or...
Like when we started to play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there too long. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it, started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit, started to paint. Can we turn the music off? No problem. Start at the top, paint, whatever. I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay.
Wait, I'm so confused. Do people actually do this? Do people actually, like, when they hang out with their significant other, do they say, "Oh, let's go play. Let's play hide and go seek and tag"? I if you do, that's fine. I'm just very curious. I'm just so confused. I'm very confused.
Okay, we know. Okay, take off.
That's not how you play hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did.
Okay.
Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, of course not. That would be bizarre.
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back.
So then how did the suitcase come out then? Oh, no. Do you think she had this whole thing planned? Like, she's like, okay, I'm going to try to get him in a suitcase. I can get him really drunk. I'm going to convince him. He's going to get in, and that's when it's going to start.
If you, I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
Dude, we're already 30 minutes in. What the heck?
No, I'm just asking, in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not? But
Question, from what you guys seen so far, do you think she's going to testify? Do you think she's going to testify in the stand? I feel like her lawyers are like, don't testify, don't testify. I think she's going to be the type of person who's going to be like, I'm testifying. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to tell my truth. They're going to believe me. We've been playing.
But
hide and go seek,
I
tag.
understand, you know,
right?
You're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter. You were laughing, he was laughing. But what I'm just asking is in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any
Look at her body language. She does not look alarmed. Do you remember making any videos? Ooh, okay. Body language looks like she's relaxed. Doesn't know what's coming for her.
Any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday? No.
No.
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found. And it was from your phone.
With regard to the colossal realm of interrogation footage, the level of notoriety these next moments acquired is virtually unprecedented. I feel like this picture belongs on a wall somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
Oh my God, look at the furrowing of the eyebrows. Oh, she's like, oh, fuck me.
No, I don't remember that.
Disgusting. No ounce of sympathy whatsoever. No, like, oh my God. Like, none of that. She's like, oh my, dude, she's fucking crazy.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
Yeah, go get that charging cable.
Sarah may have been hoping that that was the end of it. Really can't say that I blame her for that.
Wow, look at just disgusting.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take. Meanwhile, this man was in a suitcase suffering for God knows how many hours. She's so gross.
I don't know how much I can take.
She's like the type of person, like, I bet you her kids would get sick or like complain about like, oh, mommy, like, you know, I'm so sick. I don't feel well. And then she's like, I can't take this anymore. I don't care. Like, I don't know. Hopefully she was a better mother.
Do I have to watch this?
Girl.
I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
You can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you. Stupid. Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it up. Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please. Okay.
That's him saying that he can't breathe And you're saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down.
The interrogators should not be cutting each other off,
Yeah, let him speak. Come on.
but their missteps can be forgiven on this occasion due to the power of the evidence, which the lead detective will now focus on.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way,
Wow.
closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
What? She didn't even try it. I flipped it. What do you think, idiot? Oh my God, that's like her energy right now.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional though.
No, you told me you went upstairs because you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Just to be clear, Sarah still has no idea how screwed she is.
Yeah, she's profoundly very dumb.
She just referred to an earlier statement that she didn't lock up the suitcase all the way, so George could get out.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, it's like this.
That makes no sense. They're I can't believe how dumb she is. If a man is saying that he can't get out, he can't breathe, and he's like calling your name over and over again, he would just unzip himself. Obviously. There's no way you can lie yourself out of this. No one's going to believe your version of the story. I can't wait till she goes in front of the jury. I hope she does testify. Make fun of her.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
Oh. Ooh, what do you think she's going to say? You think she's going to be like, well, I don't know. He's just dumb. Like, I just expect her saying something like that because of how crazy she is.
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know.
The
like,
truth?
What you want me to tell you.
The truth.
I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other video.
I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
It's not malicious.
It's not malicious.
I feel bad for any customer service rep who had to deal with this person. Oh my God, this is your worst nightmare as a customer service rep. The worst nightmare. There's no way, no evidence you can confront her with that she's going to be like, you know what? Actually, it is my fault. She'll never, I don't think she'll ever admit that. Nothing's ever her fault. This is crazy.
Then what is that?
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
This video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you recording this?
No.
I think we've all gathered by now that Sarah might be twisting the truth in her favor a little bit. She seems to have forgotten that 2 minutes ago she claimed to have no recollection of this incident, so her impeccable memory all of a sudden seems rather selective.
But I didn't think that he was, like...
The investigator on the right side. Sir, what are you doing? Why are you texting over there? What you doing right now?
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe. And you're the only one laughing.
Okay.
And you're the only one saying derogatory comments. Like you're mad.
Go, Miss Detective.
Please don't, I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but, like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me.
The interesting thing about Sarah is that her intuition is correct. She sort of recognizes what the police are doing here, but still has no idea of the ramifications. Her energy resembles that of someone who feels the police are about to start rumors about her.
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to, he'll be up here any minute.
But you willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase.
So why didn't you take him out?
True.
I went upstairs. And
No. Why did you take him out? Because I went upstairs. Why did you take him out before you went upstairs? Because I went upstairs. Oh, this is a difficult person to argue with. There's no arguing with this person.
then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think He's asking to come out. He can't
I didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And
suitcase.
what was your plan?
Hi, Tam Jules. How are you doing today? Yeah, this is a force you never want to reckon with ever. This is the type of person you disengage and you GTFO. I mean, these, they can't do that, but if you ever meet someone like this in your life, disengage and GTFO as fast as you can. Please, 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 please. There's no winning an argument with this person. There's no evidence you can ever present to them where they'd be like, oh, you know what? Maybe you are right. I'm wrong. I'm wrong here.
Be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And
suitcase.
what was your plan?
Waiting for him to come upstairs. I thought it was I thought he was okay.
He's telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys.
Who even says that except for kids nowadays? Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out. That's such a kid retort. Come on, Sarah. Can you not do better than that? I have met them. I just exit stage left. Yep, you got to get the heck out of there. All right. Hi, guys. Hiding from your spring cleaning now. Desperately trying to convince myself it's not spring as of yet. It's still winter.
That's how we are with each other. The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Sarah tries to move on to another topic, but the interrogator doesn't allow it and brings her back to the specifics of the evidence.
Again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I mean, you put it.
Oh, man. Is there a way to get out of this? Can you try to stick your fingers where the zipper is and slowly push it? Oh, man. And actually, he wouldn't even know where, because the zipper could be on the other side. Oh my God. I'm just getting claustrophobic just listening to this.
Put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You consciously had to walk upstairs. You obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that. And you specifically told me that you went upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it. I've never done anything like this before in the past. I am sick.
The lead interrogator starts playing the video as Sarah is mid-sentence reiterating her innocence.
I don't know. I don't know what you all want me to tell you because this was not in any way, shape, or form.
She's trying so hard to ignore it while the investigator's playing it. And she's trying to talk over it.
You admit to moving the suitcase over. So
You roll it.
You roll it over. It's not like.
I didn't want it to be like that.
What?
So
You roll it.
You roll it over. It's not like.
I didn't want it to be like that.
Is that her using her baby voice? Come on, I'm gonna throw up. I was a magician assistant, so I know tight places can be very limiting for movements at all. God.
You didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now. I don't know how you want me to say it. I didn't mean to leave him in there.
Okay.
What's your reason?
Dude, and she had to talk about this with her son, right? I want to know what she told her son. Honey, I actually left someone in a suitcase. We're playing hide and go seek and we're playing around. We're putting puzzles together and we're painting. And I went to sleep and I forgot that he was in there. But it's not my fault. It's his fault because he wanted to go in there. And he was laughing the entire time. So it's not my fault, honey. What did she tell her kid about this?
Reasoning for not calling 911 sooner.
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was. I called Ryan and 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes.
So defensive. So defensive.
And it was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the
But you were resistant about doing CPR. You're like, dude, I know that he's dead. I don't want to touch this guy. He's purple.
phone.
So when he asked to be let out, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. What? Like, why didn't you let him out?
At that moment.
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Doesn't answer the question.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
This was an absolutely imperative moment to allow the suspect to elaborate, but the lead interrogator cuts her off.
No!
Well, based off the video, one video's at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23, so you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording. So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean,
don't
Were you punishing him?
No. Just.
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you get. This is what you make me feel like.
See, and then it's all backfired on me. I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be in prison. They don't serve alcohol in prison, ma'am.
I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back.
I hate how she's trying to blame alcohol right now. I hate people who try to blame alcohol in general. If you have issues with alcohol, don't fucking drink then.
Back to this. When he's begging for his life,
But her is not an alcohol issue. Sarah Boone is the Sarah Boone issue. Her issue is her.
telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like, no,
Again, it's the boy calling wolf. And it's not fair.
What? It's the boy calling wolf. So that's a reference to the kid's storybook about a boy who would make up lies and keep calling wolf. But then when the wolf actually comes, no one believes him. At that point, he's fucked. The guy was in a suitcase. How is that a boy calling wolf? She's saying that like, oh, he was just being, he didn't need air. He wasn't suffocating. He was fine. He was lying. He's completely fine. Okay, you try. Let's put you in a suitcase, Sarah, and see how you like it.
It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to,
We're just trying to figure out why.
You're going to jail. Wait, do they arrest her on the spot? Please let her, do they arrest her on the spot? I hope they do. It does say Sarah literally thinks she's going home later. They arrest her on the spot, right? Please. Just spoil it for me. I need to know now. I need to know now.
Why? What?
Why?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid.
You know, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got
That's the only thing that she said that's truthful so far. Fooling around and being stupid. That's the only truth that came out of her mouth. I can't wait to see her getting arrested.
a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted.
Mm-hmm.
He has a
Oh
bump
my
on his
gosh.
eye. I mean,
I don't know what you all want me to tell you.
The truth.
Like, this is not fair that you all are assuming that that's from me.
It wouldn't be fair if there were other people there. There was no footage on her phone, and she hasn't been lying so much. She's delusional. She's delusional.
where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing.
Eventually.
I mean, I don't...
She can't even concede to that. Yes. Just say yes, but she doesn't want to say yes. She's like, yeah, eventually. I mean, it's not my fault that I didn't let him out right away, but I did let him out eventually, or I was planning to, right? Oh, God.
I'm blaming it on the wine.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm blaming it on the wine that we shared. She said the puzzles, didn't they start playing at like 4 o'clock? You shared one bottle of wine?
After talking to you, everything was laughing and fun.
You know what, Sarah Boone, she might even sue the wine company. She's gonna sue the wine company. She's gonna be like, man, y'all got me drunk on this damn wine. Why is there alcohol in here? She's gonna sue the suitcase company. She's gonna be like, man, why are your zippers like this? Why didn't you make it so the zipper can unzip from the inside, huh?
Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
Yep.
No, it's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
But that's what you did, and it was captured on camera. Thank God they have camera. Thank God they have camera. Because then the jury will see that, damn, when the woman is confronted with such strong evidence like this, she will still deny, and never concede to anything. So that really fucks her so hard.
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
Yep.
Tell you he can't breathe.
Yep.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance.
Yep.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and
I
repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay. Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Dude, they're so over her. Like, they're just like, God, man, I can't. But you know what? At least it ends here. It ends here. They don't have to go out and find more, another potential murder or anything like that. Like, it ends here pretty much. I mean, they probably have to do some investigating just to make sure, but it pretty much just ends right here.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like,
Yeah, because he's been texting this entire time. I do want to know, who is he texting?
like what's
The what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No, I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him.
True, Justin. I don't like the term either, but in this scenario, all the way.
in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not.
Actually, you know what? She coined her own damn term. She being a Sarah right now. She being a Sarah Boone. Sarah of a Boone.
Intentionally.
You got up and you went up to bed.
You all,
Please sit down.
listen to me. I did not intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. There's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
Let's say in trial, her defense team does bring in the DV stuff with George, and maybe they show that she was beaten severely and stuff like that. I think even with that it's going to be very hard for the jury to sympathize for her. Not only is this really heinous, but the fact that it's her demeanor, it's going to be really hard to sympathize for her. The demeanor, the lying. I wonder if the trial, if they're going to have a chance to play parts of this interview, this interrogation to the jury. I think they usually don't, but then something usually will happen that might be able to prompt them to show the interrogation video. But it's going to be hard for them to sympathize for her. Like, her demeanor alone, it's so gross. The blame him, nothing's my fault. She's just been trash talking this entire time.
Annoying?
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
Childish
No, why would I do
act.
that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did.
did.
When he was upside down.
Like, dude, she's gonna do so bad in cross-examination. Oh my God, please cross-examine Sarah Boone. I hope she testifies and gets a cross-examination. Please. It's gonna be entertaining. Oh my God. I feel so bad for his family, dude. I feel so bad for his family, for his kids. I think he's got like 2 or 3 kids or something. Oh my God. She's just batshit crazy.
Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down because
It had to have been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on its back again, so you had to flip it.
True. So he's saying that at least from the video footage, he's been flipped at least twice at this point.
I'm leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally do this.
Don't care.
You left them in there. You did trying to
Oh my
dance around the
gosh,
fact you left them in there.
This is not.
You didn't leave them in there?
It's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool. You intentionally left them in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
I would do anything for him.
Really? It's heartbreaking. It seems like his family tried to warn him about her too. Oh. Yeah, anytime when you have a couple and there's any sort of like violence involved, you need a break right away. Yeah, you need a break. That's a tough one to like overcome together.
Well, you gave up checking up on him. So.
Wouldn't let him out of a suitcase.
Oh gosh.
Anybody looking at it doesn't. I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, "George is having fun right now."
She said, hold on a second. Let me drink my Dr. Pepper over here.
The discourse repeats itself a few more times, and then Sarah brings out her list of questions.
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
Ma'am, you ain't getting your phone back. As a matter of fact, I don't think you're going to even go home. You're going to go to prison, ma'am. I want to know, did they arrest her?
What about Lucas's laptop?
No.
Not today.
How do I go about getting his?
Oh, she's going through her checklist of questions right now that the detective saw when she first came in. Me. What happens to me? Ma'am, you should have, the first thing that should have came out of your mouth was, can I get a public defender?
Wedding ring, engagement ring.
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then
It'll be released to
to
the next
family.
of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
The next of kin. She's like, what do you mean next of kin? Me.
I bought it for him.
Oh my God. She over here worried about his jewelry. Oh my God. I don't even know. I'm just so baffled. I don't have enough words to even. I'm done.
That is a civil issue. It was on his finger. It goes to them. They're the ones that are going to release it. We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back.
She's so disappointed.
So
Does she have a job? Does she work? Where does she work at? What does she do?
what's next?
Does she have family?
They're
Siblings?
gonna come and swab your fingers.
No, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need to like? Do I need to be doing something or like?
I can't tell you like what to do.
I mean, like, so like for. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna like. I'm not admitting anything about being intentional, and I like.
We told you everything that we have.
I just want to remind you guys, this person right here is not a representation of real people. Not a representation of humankind, okay? Don't let people like this deter you from meeting new people, making friends and stuff like that, getting into a relationship. Yes, there are bad shit people out there that are really crazy, but for the most part, I like to believe that most people are good. Just don't let her ruin it for you, okay? She a special one, okay, with little air quotes right there. She a special one.
You know everything that we know.
So after this, what? I'm done?
You're done? Yeah. In
itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough.
What? No, it's not. She's like, man, the fact that I have to live with this, that's punishment enough. I shouldn't have to go to jail. This is already punishment enough. This is going to weigh down on my soul. So y'all shouldn't lock me up. This is already punishment enough. She tried to be the jury, the judge.
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
His daughters too.
Yep. His kids.
Are you trying to make it worse?
You guys ever watch like, oh my God, there has to be like movies out there where it's like, oh gosh, she's so gross. I don't know what to say. She's just so disgusting. She can't even sympathize for his daughters. She can't even do that. She doesn't want to. She's over here having a pity party for herself. How dare the detective bring up how the daughters will feel about this? God, she's so gross. Huh?
daughters too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
This is
Making a comment. I mean,
CSI that was there yesterday.
Forensics take her DNA and fingerprints.
Oh, please. Oh, thank you.
The investigators then return.
Okay, Sarah. So you're not.
Yeah, Sarah. We're arresting you. Thank you so much for being a self-snitch. We're so glad you don't watch Bruce Rivers on fucking YouTube. Thank you so much for self-snitching yourself, and you talk so much. Thank you so much for all the entertainment.
Okay, Sarah. So you're not free to go. Okay.
This comment seriously puts Sarah on edge, but she still won't quite be fully aware of what's happening. This is coupled with the fact the investigators now try to get a solemn declaration out of her to close out the interrogation. The psychological dynamics of the moment are extraordinary.
Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
The investigator explains that it's just protocol.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
anytime we talk to somebody,
The male detective re-explains that it's just routine, only in a far more comforting tone. But the tone doesn't do a whole lot to reassure Sarah. She looks about ready to get swallowed up by a wormhole and take her chances in a separate dimension.
What's your question?
To the best of my knowledge?
To the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay.
Oh man, she getting real defensive. Like she's like getting real suspicious now. She's like, look at the body language right here. She's doing this to herself. She's sloping a bit. She's got her eyebrows like this. Like she's like, oh fuck, I fucked up. I done fucked up.
Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
Oh, thank God. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Thank God. Lock her up, please. I know she'd be like, can I get my Dr. Pepper, please? Can I get my cigarette? Oh, I'm surprised she didn't ask for a Dr. Pepper and cigarette while sitting here the entire time. That's possible, not probable. She's the user, not the victim. What's really sad is that she got this far in her life without anyone recognizing or addressing her mental health state. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have tried, but there is no getting into her. When you're this, I don't know what to call it. When you're Sarah Boone, nothing's going to penetrate your wall that you built. No one can say anything that will change your mind. I'm sure she's probably had friends or family that has tried to get through her. Yeah, it's just really sad that she's 42 years old and she's like this. If you're like in your 20s and you're like this, I'm like, you know what? It's still early for you. You got time to change. You got a lot of growing up to do. When you're 42, man, the sympathy just kind of goes out the fucking window. I don't know. It's tough, man. Unless you're going to give me a really big sob story about your background and your life and stuff like that. But I don't know. She's just gross. It's tough. She reminds me of physically abusive female landlord that used to have alcoholic. She picked a fight with a former elite soldier who lived in another apartment, sent her to the hospital. Jeez. Why was she picking fights with people? Ugh.
Well, why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Yeah. George is dead.
Not intentionally. So this was a trick.
You were read your rights.
Why is this happening?
Because
Yeah. Dalia DiPolito was also a disgusting piece. To my knowledge, though, didn't she not go to jail for that many years? Yeah, Dalia DiPolito, she literally hired someone to kill her husband. Husband finds out. They set up this like fake thing. Cops were at the scene and were like, oh my God, your husband's dead. She starts doing this fake cry. They bring her in for questioning. And then she finds out that he's not dead. And you know what she does? She calls the husband, begs him to get her out, to hire a lawyer. And she blames everything on him. She's like, she was a wild one too. She was also like, she had that pretty girl syndrome where she thought she could get away with everything and anything. And she thought people were going to be like, oh my God, you're so pretty that like, there's no way that you did this. We're going to believe you. Trial set for July 24th. What about Dahlia? I gotta be careful, man. She might be out right now. I don't know. I could have sworn Dalia DiPolito, Let me look it up really quick. Is she in jail still? Isn't she out now or something? She got 20 years. Let me see. She had a second trial in 2016. Oh man, this whole thing was such a mess. Oh yeah. In her second trial, Claypool abandoned the reality TV defense that had been argued the first trial and instead took aim at the police department, accusing it of misconduct by staging a fake crime scene. Oh man. Yeah, she was like, wait a second. I didn't hire someone to kill Mike. What I thought it was a reality TV thing, and it was all fake anyways. Oh my God, yeah, she was also batshit crazy. Oh. Dippolito's 2016 retrial ended with a hung jury, and a third trial date was set. In 2017, she had a third trial. Oh my God. The jury returned a verdict in 90 minutes. She was again convicted of first-degree murder and 16 years in prison. Oh, okay, good. Okay, all right, good. Okay, she ain't coming out. We good.
Before y'all said I could leave. Why is this happening?
Because
Before y'all said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now?
I don't know. Rot in prison. You'll have a jury
I had a
trial.
suspicion this was going to happen. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
I need my Dr. Pepper, my cigarettes.
You all check me down here.
An officer comes to take Sarah to the jail, but Sarah has questions first.
Those
Oh,
holding
God.
cells? The holding cells?
Oh God, she's gonna be so needy. What is she gonna say? What kind of mattress is it? I got a bad back. Do I get a starter pillow? Those holding cells, is it cold? Do I need a sweater?
Am I going to be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead, stand up.
I have not.
So what am I going to do with my purse?
Excuse me, I can't go to prison because I can't be inside the prison cells. I'm gonna get a panic attack. Something about the bars, being vertical like that and the spacing, it just makes me really anxious.
What made you all decide to do this?
What made you all decide to do this? Ma'am, the question is, what made you decide to do what you did?
Made us decide to do this?
Delusional.
You guys, I knew this was going to happen.
You did?
Sarah was taken to the Orange County Jail at 5:44 p.m. She was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond, which keep in mind was in late February of...
Oh my God, look at her face. Oh, can we see that again? Can we see that again with those subtitles blocking it?
She was charged with second-degree murder.
Look at her coming out.
And held without bond. Which keep in mind was in late
Oh man.
February of 2020.
I don't know what is it about her.
Just
the facial expression, the hair maybe. I don't know.
Went into lockdown.
Oh, wait, this is lockdown time. Oh, that's why it took her forever to get a court date. Oh, dude, that sucks for her. Oh, man.
Which keep in mind was in late February of 2020, just before the entire planet went into lockdown due to a pandemic. So Sarah must have had a real fun time getting acclimated to the new environment. She's been in the county jail since, with a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney.
7th attorney? Oh, man. Do you think she was insufferable? They didn't want to deal with her?
With a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney. 6 have already filed motions to get the fuck out of there.
Oh my God, I love it.
And all of them cited the same reason, which was irreconcilable differences.
I didn't know that she had that many attorneys. I knew that there was an attorney before that decided to, call it quits. And she got a new attorney, and she's having issues because she said the attorney won't return her calls or something like that. And she wrote a letter to the judge. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Hell no. I'll be like, and reconcile different. You know, I'm retiring. I'm like 35 and went to law school 10 years ago. I'm retiring, Judge. Bye. Get me out of here. Be a law and crime person. Get me out of here. She wrote letters complaining to the judge. Man, he was so professional narrating and then dropped the F. I know, right? Gotta love it. Oh man, I toned down my my cursing on YouTube because YouTube got their rules with cursing and stuff like that. Although they did make it reasonable now, if I remember correctly. You just can't cuss in the first like 15 seconds or something, and then you can't like cuss the entire time, throwing bombs everywhere. But man, wow, that was. Yeah, I don't know. That was hard to digest. I usually don't like watching those like YouTube videos where it's like the Karen stuff. It gives me anxiety. I don't know. Even though it's not happening to me or like I'm not watching it live, but like watching those videos, it just gives me so much anxiety to see someone act so batshit crazy. This one at least it was funny though, but funny because she crazy. I don't know. But at the same time, it was just. I had no response for a lot of things that she did and her responses and stuff like that. Like the fact that she said, I'm going to have to live with this. And the cop inserts, yeah, his daughters too. She sits there for a little bit. Then it hits her that he doesn't feel bad for her. And she's like, are you trying to make it worse for me? Like, what? This is something you would expect from a teenager, something you would expect from a child who's immature. 42-year-old woman, barf. Barf, barf, barf. Like all she can care is about her. Yeah, I can't wait for George to get justice. So her trial's not happening this month. It's happening in July 24. Let's see if it gets pushed again. But I can't wait for George to get justice because the way that he died was just horrible. Why did they blur the lawyer? Lawyers and bearers. I would be. Hey, Tony, what's going on? Yeah, I can't watch cringe compilations because I would die from secondhand cringe. Yeah, I could only watch it if the person presenting it is someone that adds like comedic value to it to help ease my anxiety a little bit. So that definitely helps a lot. Oh man, what a day. All right. So first, if you missed the entire stream, we started off with a jury member interview in the Sanderson v. Paltrow case. And then we watched a little bit of Gwyneth Paltrow's home. You know, we didn't like her living room. We got in trouble for that. And then we ended it with the Sarah Boone stuff. God, what a way to end it. Is there a way to end this happily? I feel like right now we're just all like anxious. Is there a happy video we can watch just to end this? Can we just watch some cats or something? Or I don't know, man. Maybe like the Japanese otters or something. Just something happy you can go watch. Oh, what about this guy? Let's just watch this guy really quick. He looks like a cute little dude. Oh, wait, popcorn maker. Oh my God. I'm obsessed with these guys. Look at them. They're so cute. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my God, they're so cute. Little otters everywhere. Look at the little popcorn. Look at their little butts. They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I want one so bad. And when they eat, their little hands, the little human hands are so adorable. No. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Look at the little hands. Are they allowed to eat popcorn though? Oh man, nice clips of Thailand. Oh yeah, I got one more vlog for Thailand, and then I might do the travel tip stuff. All right, guys, look at this. Look, it's so cute. Ooh, Stephen Smith case is heating up. Yeah, I've been seeing some thumbnails about that. I know they exhumed the body. I think they're gonna go through his phone more. Hopefully, go through maybe other people's phone. But yeah, any other updates or anything about that? I know they have. Oh, I'm very excited because they have Kenneth Kinsey. Kenneth Kinsey was in the Murdoch trial, and he's going to be the lead investigator for Stephen Smith's family. So I'm very happy for them. Hopefully, they can find out what happened soon. There's something. Oh, the Letitia Stotch case is wild, but also anxiety-inducing. What is that one about? I think I've seen thumbnails about it before. Let's see what's going on with Law and Crime. Law and Crime. I know they have a case going on. It's like the stepmom murder trial. This one right here. I don't know anything about it though. It just sounds sad already because I know it's going to have to do with a kid. So, is it just like an evil stepmom thing? Stepson killer? Yeah. The kid looks so young. Where was the dad? How did she do it? Yeah. Oh, shit. It's dreadfully sad. There's a reaction show to true crimes now. It's a crack up. He's done Clown Circus. Wait, what? A reaction show? Wait, what? You're looking forward to the Lori Vallow one? The Doomsday Couple or something? I don't know too much about it. They were doing some weird doomsday stuff, right? And their kids went missing. Yeah. Maybe Law & Crime wrote an article about it. Let's see. lawandcrime.com. There's a Netflix show on them. Oh, I haven't seen that. Let's see. What? Blames his cat? Ugh. Professional prankster shot in mall while filming YouTube videos. I hate YouTube prank videos. Especially when it's like other people involved and they don't want to be a part of your video. Let me see if I could find... Wait, DC? Jesus. I'm trying to see if there's anything about the stepmom. Stepmom. I want to do the... Did they do a write-up about the stepmom thing? Lori Vallow is going to be televised. Yeah, you're going to have to watch, read Twitter for that, right? Reporters going in and see what they report. Oh, is this it? Oh, this one I think is right here. Letitia Stock claimed that her stepson, Gannon, 11, had it out for her. The father's... What? Is she mentally ill? The woman charged with stabbing and shooting her 11-year-old stepson to death previously claimed that the child had it out for her. When you're 11 years old, what is that, like 6th grade? 5th grade? The victim's father testified to the recollection of the dad, Al Stotch, that allegation involved that his son, Gannon, threatening defendant Letitia with a knife or coming at her with a knife. The father said he never saw anything like this and also said that he saw no evidence Gannon had it out for the defendant. Absolutely never witnessed that, period. I mean, did the dad not have any idea? Did he not have any clue that this woman did not love his son? I don't know. I fucking hate it when you have parents, you know, they divorce, they find another significant other, and they don't give a fuck about how their kids are. All they care about is like, oh, I'm with a new girlfriend or a new boyfriend now. Like, you must have had some clue that this woman did not love your son. Prosecutors say it was Letitia Staunch who 18 times while he was out of town. There's no way he had no clue that she hated his son. Oh my God. What? 18 times. She fired 3 rounds, missed twice. Oh my God. She pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity, but the state asserts she knew right from wrong. She cleaned up the scene. She hid the evidence. She put his body in a suitcase, driving it from their home, Colorado. Wait, she drove from Colorado to Florida, dumped the suitcase over a bridge railing. She reported the child missing the next day. Jeez. Yeah, this is, that's a tough one to watch. Letitia needs a better conditioner. What do you mean, for her hair? It's so sad. I had to remove myself. It's absolutely horrific. She's claiming insanity now. Her trial's happening. Just let me know what the verdict is. He was always away, yet he fought for full custody. Yeah. Well, where was the mom? I don't know, man. Like, when you bring your kids around a new significant other, you really got to know that person in and out. Don't be bringing your kids around strangers just because you fucking love them and stuff. Like, ugh, I don't know. I don't even know how long they're even together for. The Moscow student one, they're doing pre-trial stuff on June 27 and 29. So that's like 2 months away from now. That's gonna be pre-trial stuff, and then for the actual trial, probably like, I don't know, end of the year or beginning of next year, I think. True. She can't claim insanity if she planned all this to hide the body. 77 more sleeps. What's it like that? It gives a whole new definition of wicked stepmothers. He saw his mother. He did see his mother too. Jeez. I wonder if the mom had any inklings that this woman was crazy. I don't know. Anyways, I mean, I don't know the situation. I just find it hard to believe that the dad wouldn't have any inkling that this woman did not like her son. But, you know, maybe she put on a perfect face every time he was around or something, you know? She also made numerous different stories. Oh, you know what? I would love to watch her interrogation video. Do we have interrogation video? That would be great to watch. It breaks my heart to see the children murdered senselessly. I do not handle it. It gets me all too emotional. My mom outrage goes into overdrive. Yeah. It's really sad. Kids who get, like, you know, views and all that stuff. And then, yeah, I don't know. Oh, anyways, guys. Well, I was trying to end it on a happy note. Should I just show you guys the cute little otters really quick before I go? I was trying to end on a little happy note. Is there anything else happy? What about this? Cats. You guys like cats? We like cats. There you go. Meow. Happy note. Look at all these kitty cats eating. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're so cute. Ah, I want a cat so bad. Oh my god. These cats are so cute. Actually, I never trust these like cat cafes or animal cafes though, because like I don't know if they're being treated well. And then also, sometimes you might have customers coming in that are like not so great with cats. So even though the concept of a cat cafe, dog cafe sounds cool, but like I don't know. I feel bad for the animals to be honest. Sorry, now I'm ending it on a sad note again. Sending her some L'Oreal. Nah, she good. Let her use toilet water. She fine. All right. Do we have anything happy? Anything happy? I don't know if there's any happy. There's a dog running around with the sword. Oh my god. What the heck is going on? Ooh, food video. Oh god. Oh gosh. Did you guys hear about Zachary Latham? This one kind of pisses me off too. I don't know. I think he might get the self-defense on this one. Fuck. But this kid making TikTok videos, kept filming the neighbors, driving really fast, like trying to get views and stuff like that. Like, this one is also kind of like tough to watch. Cat poop is the worst. Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to get cats out of our yard. This guy told us that a good way to do it is to put cayenne pepper all over your yard for 2 weeks. Don't let your dogs out, and then spray it down, and they won't come back. But cayenne pepper, I don't know. What if it flies around and stuff? I don't know. What if it gets in my eyes? I don't know. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys had fun. If you guys miss any parts of the stream, I will chop this one up. We'll definitely chop it up because I don't know how the stream's going to be since like we like blacked out for a couple, maybe like 2 minutes there when we're watching the Gwyneth Paltrow video. But yeah, if you guys miss the stream, don't worry about it. I'll chop it up on YouTube and then you guys can watch in segments, or you can just rewatch the stream from the beginning if you want. So thank you so much for hanging out. I also stream on Twitch as well. If you guys like video games, feel free to stop by, say hi. But other than that, if there's anything else you guys want to watch, just post it in my Discord. If there's any updates with like Steven Smith stuff, or if there's any updates with like, I don't know, anything you guys want to react and watch together, let me know. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. And let me go to the big picture. Hi. I'll see you guys later. It was nice hanging out. Bye, Tia. Bye, Justin. Bye, Joe. Oh, eggshells. They don't like walking eggshells, but who does? Yeah, we got this mulch that they didn't like, but then I covered up with the softer mulch, and that kind of screwed me over. But that's a lot of eggs. Kurt, I'll see you guys later. Tony, David, Sister Sherry. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. I'll see you all later. And yeah, we'll keep an eye out on other trial stuff. But right now, taking a quick little break, you know, we got a nice little break going on. And yeah, that's about it. Bye everyone. I'll see you.